alive. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Come on. Please. Oh, we got Kai!
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave those for later. All right, Shirley, we can finish the quest.
Next.
Shirley.
Name's not Shirley. Gets that reference.
Yes, airplane.
I remember showing you that.
Yes,
movie.
you did, and my dad also referenced it to me, like yesterday, literally.
Hey, I'm doing good today, apparently.
That you are. All right, Leora, I haven't questioned you yet,
I think I
girly.
was here. And then... Leora, are you recalling what happened the day the suitcase was stolen? Miss Nikki, yes. While you were all busy with the questioning, I just stood by doing nothing. I felt so ashamed. I thought that if I could recall some overlooked details, maybe I could help. That's fine. In fact, we were thinking the same thing. We came to hear more about that day in detail. Of course.
I apologize.
As
I have to
always,
redo
the
Discord.
first to receive the Dawn's first light
that's
that
okay.
morning were the on-duty staff, so they would be able to quickly return to their posts. After I applied it and was about to head back, I noticed some staff were already showing symptoms. I had a bad feeling, so I ran here, hoping to meet Gordon.
Did it work? I couldn't see the top of my VTuber's head. Let me just skip. I love... Whoa. We lost Kai.
When I arrived, I saw Squeaky pressing
If you say so, it really sounds like she must have already been hallucinating back then. She was talking about flying fruits, runaway bags, all sorts of impossible things.
At the same time, I saw
Hold on.
Belford approaching. He carried a bunch of detergents, but was already unsteady.
Let me see if I can
Sounds like
fix that thing
Belford
that
was
isn't
about to
working.
hallucinate too.
Yeah, it's
There
not
we go.
working.
Oh, there we
I
go.
wanted to help him, but I quickly started to feel dizzy myself, stumbling at
Did it try
lots
to
of
head pat you
detergent
and
spilled.
bonk at the same
Smell
It
time?
did both
strong.
at the same time.
This must be the fragrant fireworks Belford told us about. What then?
Nice.
And I mean, it does work because the head pat is linked to my character's head. So even if I get sent flying, the head pat will stay on my head.
And I started hallucinating too. I can only remember some fragments. A yellow bullcat with two blue-purple horns, wearing a blue-purple jewel on his neck.
Huh.
Well, I thought the bullcat might charge. While dodging it, I bumped into a sack, and I think I may have cracked it.
Do you think that Bulkhead could be Belford? I remember his yellow hat having two blue-purple patterns. Just a thought.
That's a possibility. Then, suddenly, I heard a loud shout ring out.
You'd rather have perfect wheat fields than accept the Barasant I bring!
Something like that.
That has to be Mr. Leon. I think your version of this line is better than his original.
That was him. I was startled then. I saw the bullcat run away, felt danger was coming, and left quickly. It looks to me like both you and Squeaky were scared off by Mr. Leon's
Kai is
shout.
back!
I'm back.
I hope I am alive.
When I came to my senses, I
Yes,
was
you
at a
are.
remote water spot,
Okay,
soaked
good.
through, and there was no one nearby.
So that's what happened. We met the other witnesses Leora mentioned to us, but I can't shake the feeling that something is off. There should have been one more PC there. The thief. They couldn't have disappeared without a trace. But what exactly feels wrong?
Don't rush things, Miss Nikki. Maybe we can simulate an interrogation. Treat me like a suspect, find any inconsistencies in my story.
Maybe the truth is hiding in plain sight. Great idea. We should get started.
Alright. I'm gonna turn down the Nikki settings because I think trying to do all the really high quality visuals is making everything glitch a little.
Yeah, that might.
I might do it.
Because
That
I do
might
have
do it.
everything on Ultra.
Plus Ultra.
Yeah, let's just go down by one.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, now everything's running a bit smoother. My VTuber
out
isn't
not.
staggering.
Yeah. Yeah, not having everything on blast makes your game not crash.
Yeah, valid.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, Miss Nikki? We'll start when you are.
Alright, let's start questioning Leora!
Leora, could you please describe again what happened nearby that day? Especially the part where you saw Squeaky and Belford. Not a problem. When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation.
Okay.
Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent. After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well,
Misspelled
I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford. Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place. After that, Belford was on the
Let's
other
look at
side,
this.
transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him,
Patrol.
spilling the detergent.
Let's see. Squeaky saw a fruit bag, spout arms and legs. Watching Leon yelling. Okay, that's Leon. Stoneheart Burst, that's the detergent falling.
Not a problem. When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent.
I'm not sure if they want me to just use what matches the situation. Because normally you'd want to try and find what doesn't connect, but her
After
stuff
that,
seems to make
I
sense.
fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well, I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford.
Let's see. Yeah, Belford doesn't say he fought anyone.
It seems consistent with my... After that, I fully slipped into Belford was on the other side,
That's what Belford told us earlier. Is there any...
Belford
I'm
was
trying
on
to
the
find
other
out what
side,
doesn't line up.
transporting detergent but already unstable. Not a problem. When I arrived
see.
here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation.
Silly idea, was Belford even there?
Oh, he was!
That's why I said it was a silly idea.
Yeah.
Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable.
Sense.
I tried to help. After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place.
What do we have for each?
Well, let's see. So we start with the one for Squeaky's. Squeaky says they saw a fruit bag sprout arms and legs, running all over while shouting, seeming to be saying, "My stone tree has more handker fins, no matter how deep the water is," which I believe makes sense to be Leon, floating upside down. Because the bag was yelling loudly, the audience in the hallucination got scared off, and another bag split open in fright. Fruit rolled everywhere, spilling into a sea of juice. Which was likely the detergent breaking. Then we have Belford's. I was striking a stylish pose on a catapult seal when suddenly, boom, 2 red suns lit the sky with a huge orange one too, which a lot of people currently believe is how he hallucinated Leora. The Stoneheart burst into crackling fireworks, and even the scent was otherworldly. The detergent breaking. And Leora... Let's see. So there was someone in Barrel Home who was orange and rearranging the place. Couldn't be Leora, because she would not have been able to get there. It's possible that she was the one in Barrel Home, but we know that she wasn't here. And this also confirms her line.
That totally not Palm's special blend. It must be really potent. The hallucinations everyone...
Not a problem. When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed
Squeaky was
already
pressing
caught up in
juice.
hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation. Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help, but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent.
As in, that's the reason the detergent fell.
After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well, I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford.
Who was the guy who spilled the detergent?
Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place.
Did it
Which
ever mention that he was fighting the sun? Or is that the one that we have to...
Oh.
After that,
Fighting the
I
sun,
fully
and then
slipped
she
into
fought with the bullquit.
hallucinations and
Could
fought
be
with an
them bumping into
imaginary
each other.
bullcat.
It doesn't
Well,
say he
I
fought the
think
sun.
that was a mistaken vision
He
of Belford.
basically thought it was fireworks. That was when the detergent dropped,
she
and
was
after,
fighting.
no, after the detergent dropped, she fought someone. And she said that this person had like an interesting pattern, like a blue with a gem on the front. But Belford doesn't recall fighting anyone.
Could it have been someone dressed like Belford?
That's what I'm thinking. But I tried presenting Belford's and it says, no, that matches up.
Okay, so it has to be one of the other two.
Or it could be a different piece of evidence needed.
Maybe.
Or we could explode, that's another option.
Yeah, we can
True.
explode. Don't know how much help it would be, but we could.
Okay, anything right now would probably be helpful.
That's true.
Could I read all of them one more time?
Yes. Let's start
Not
with the
a
first
problem.
one.
When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation. Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent.
Actually, I wonder, because we do have some neatly stacked detergents.
We'll get to
try
that
it.
in a minute.
Alright.
Alright, then just go for it.
Oh no, I'll let you read.
Yeah, I just have one tiny theory. Let me read the last one and then we can go for
There's
it.
2 more.
After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well, I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford. Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place.
Okay, can I look at the evidence real quick?
Yes. We have...
Okay, who are they from?
Oh, some of these aren't from people.
I mean the 3 on the bottom.
Okay. This is
Can I read
Squeaky's
Squeaky?
testimony.
Fruit bags, arms and legs. Can you scroll down? Okay, I was hoping it would say something in Squeaky's testimony that he wasn't doing anything with juice.
Hmm.
Nothing detergent related.
But no, this guy's just one of the juicers who's working in the main area. And we're trying to catch her in a lie, not the testimonies.
Alright, then you might as well just try the bottles.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to
Arranged
help
neatly
but
near
felt
the fence.
dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent.
Got it. Leora testified that she bumped into Belford and accidentally spilled detergent all over the place. Since both of the hallucinating PCs left after that happened, there's no way they could have neatly arranged the detergents found in the corner.
Yeah, we knew this already.
But last time we investigated here, we saw lots of organized detergent bottles near where they bumped into each other.
Which we suspected were from the suspect.
Someone stood the bottles back up, and that PC who did so is very likely the culprit. Miss Nikki, please let me examine these bottles.
That was the solution?
Detergent.
Really?
Well,
This one's sent. It's Benny.
Why do you think it's Benny?
I'm not sure you remember, but I mentioned when Benny was my agent, he was incredibly attentive, helping me organize clothes, even tidy my dressing table. Scripts I carelessly left lying around would be stacked neatly, and any makeup I may have spilled on my desk would be arranged just like these detergent bottles. I should mention, this detergent scent is the one Benny usually uses.
We often see Benny washing his hands. It seems he always carries detergent with him.
Yeah, although this fragrance he usually uses is quite common and very mild, when placed alongside these other nearly scentless detergent bottles here, you can still figure out the difference between them. Moreover, only this bottle has been slightly used, and the bottle's cap has an extra seal ring inside of it. That's Benny's signature. If Benny stole the suitcase, after doing the dirty work of lockpicking, he'd want detergent to clean his hands. I now suspect that the big sack I accidentally bumped into, after being startled by Mr. Leon's performance while I was hallucinating, was actually Benny.
Benny was washing his hands while he was also startled by Mr. Leon, bumped into you, and dropped this detergent?
Exactly.
That's definitely possible. But so far, it's just speculation based on Benny's habits. It's hard to prove.
Exactly. And since this detergent is so common, Benny could easily blame another PC for leaving it behind.
I think we'll need to dig a little deeper. This interrogation simulation has been really helpful to us, Leora. If you can keep assisting us while we clear things up, we would really appreciate it.
It would be my pleasure.
Great, another mock one.
Ready, Miss Nikki?
Yay.
We'll start when you are.
I'm hoping this one's a bit more evident than present the bottles to prove that someone else was there.
Leora, where were you
We'll
on the
see.
afternoon of November 22nd, 1963?
If this bottle of detergent with a different scent really was dropped by Benny... I see. In that case, there's still one suspicious detail. When Benny was looking for the detergent that he had dropped, he tidied up the spilled bottles by force of habit. But if he had the time and energy to do that, how could he have not taken the detergent he actually dropped?
Indeed. In his case, not having detergent is probably as bad as not wearing clothes. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think?
How about... Oh, we got one more. Delivering the super duper pomade, which doesn't have much of a scent.
I remember Belford mentioned that the only detergent he's been transporting recently is the super duper palmed detergent. It doesn't smell like anything, and matches the characteristics of these detergents.
I see. Since the bottles all look alike, and the scent difference is minimal, it doesn't surprise me that he grabbed the wrong detergent in a hurry.
Even if Benny did grab the super duper palmed detergent by mistake, he probably realized it a long time ago. If he's already thrown away that bottle, we can't investigate further.
Maybe we can find supporting evidence from other testimonies. Have other witnesses seen anyone with a distinctive appearance in their hallucinations? Like how I saw a sack with a big tear.
The sack with big tear would definitely be Benny.
Yeah?
Would the sun one be accurate?
I mean, maybe.
The one where he thinks the three suns and like one big orange one, and it's probably Leora.
Hold on. Yeah, it could be Squeaky. Yeah, the audience got
Yeah,
scared off.
Yeah, that one would work.
Squeaky said she saw a big sack split open after being scared by another noisy sack.
That too.
Maybe what she actually saw was Benny, who got a big shock from Mr. Leon.
That's definitely possible. Looks like I'm not the only one who saw a hallucination resembling Benny.
So the truth has been right in front of us all along. We just didn't see it.
Yep.
Great! Now we have both the detergent he dropped and the descriptions mentioned in everyone's testimony. Nikki, can we go interrogate Benny now?
I'm still a bit worried. Will these ambiguous pieces of evidence really make him confess?
I mean, we can always bully him more.
I
Almost
also
seems a
feel
little
something's
interrogation
missing.
happy.
From what I understand of
Oh,
Benny,
for
the
sure.
more stressful the situation, the more eloquent he gets.
We've seen that behavior before. Even with a mountain of evidence, he just keeps arguing. Hey, could this be a trait of a showbiz manager?
Huh, you could say that. In the ruthless entertainment world, it was a skill he really took pride in. Given his personality, when faced with this evidence, he'll probably claim he was poisoned and ran to the scene, but he'll firmly deny touching the suitcase.
Yeah, I can picture that. Looks like we need solid proof to show he did actually come into contact with Madame Julie's suitcase.
And we do have the suitcase.
Leora, please help me one more time. Just one last interrogation simulation. Ready, Miss Nikki?
I really like milking
We'll
this.
start when you are.
They really do.
I
It's not
think
like
the
it was
key
a
is
statue
right
or
here.
anything.
How can we prove that Benny made contact with Madame Julie's suitcase?
To prove that, we need to find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left.
Sad
Benny
teardrops.
definitely washed his hands with the super-duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Besides the scent, what kind of flaw could super-duper palmed possibly cause?
Okay, so what do we have in our evidence?
Hold on. We have the full formula for super duper palmed. It can make fabric fade.
Faded marks on the suitcase.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Alan once told us that Super Duper Pumped can amplify the effects of other types of detergent. So powerful that the estate won't even sell it to any outsiders.
That's especially true when it's combined with One Breath Bliss and One Wash Fresh detergents. Turns out, this detergent can create so many effects. Maybe that's the key to spotting the flaw.
Then I guess we look at the suitcase.
Unfortunately, turns out, Benny definitely washed his hands with the super-duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Turns out, this detergent can create
Oh, we have
so
the
many
picture of the
effects.
suitcase.
Unfortunately,
Perfect.
this doesn't
Dang it.
prove Benny touched Madame Julie's suitcase.
Alright, is there any more dialogue we can get, or no? As in, like,
Turns out,
forward
any-
arrow.
No.
Prove
just-
that, we need
just
to
3.
find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left.
Suitcase.
Let's
Benny
just look at the rest of
definitely
our
washed
evidence
his
real
hands
quick.
with the super-duper.
Yeah.
Turns out, this detergent
We
can
have
create so many
The
effects.
picture of the suitcase.
Maybe that's the key to spotting the flaw.
Mm-hmm.
We have the open suitcase that it won't let me take another look at. It's covered in dirt with clear scuff marks. We have the formula. We have the account of the detergent, specifically how it amplifies their effects, how you can only get it at the festival.
Mm-hmm.
A scrap of notebook recording Benny's daily schedule, and the experimental fabric.
Let me look at Benny's note real quick, and that, because does the Benny's note have it? Like, yes, it does.
It's just a page of his usual daily schedule. Get up, wash up, going to a design exhibition, taking another bath, meeting a contact, taking a bath. This man takes 3 to 4 baths a day.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
What about the fabric? If the
Can't-
whole thing is the fabric.
I can't look closer at it, but it's the fake scraps for Julie.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I'm gonna just discuss with Momo to
It
check.
really is a magical detergent.
Yeah.
Turns out, this detergent can create so many effects.
Yeah, we looked
Maybe
at
that's
this
the key to
before.
spotting the flaw.
Do I need to try presenting it again? Well, let's try it again.
Unfortunately, this doesn't... Turns out, this detergent can create so many effects. Maybe that's the
Let's
key to
try
spotting the
showing the
flaw.
I think it might just be the... My brain is going picture. Again.
Yeah, we've shown her the picture.
Unfortunately, this... Turns...
Hold
Benny
on.
definitely
Maybe it's on a
washed his
different
hands with the
line.
super duper pumped detergent
Yeah,
he
let's
grabbed
try
by
it
mistake.
here.
But this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Unfortunately, this...
We'll try
I
again.
think it has to be the photo. I think
Ready,
it
Miss
has to be the formula and then the photo.
Okay.
I think the key is right here. To prove that, we need to find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left. Benny definitely washed his hands with the super duper pumped detergent he
present
grabbed
the
by
suitcase?
mistake. But besides the scent,
Gonna
what kind
try-
of flaw could super
Let's
duper
try the
pump-
suitcase.
Unfortunately,
No.
besides the scent,
Let's try the
Benny-
suitcase on the
to
first
prove
one.
that, we need to find marks on the suitcase.
Okay, that makes sense.
Madame Julie's suitcase is covered in dirt and scuff marks.
If Madame Julie saw it, she'd be upset for sure. But she carefully picked the fabric for this suitcase. It shouldn't be this fragile. Dirt or wear and tear. These might be the crucial clues to cracking the case. Benny definitely washed his hands with this dirt
know-
or wear and... Besides the scent, what kind of flaw could Super Duper Pond possibly cause?
We'll show this.
Alan once told us that Super Duper Pommed can amplify the effects of other types of detergent. So powerful that the estate won't even sell it to any outsiders.
That's especially true when it's...
So that's it. Madame Julie's suitcase has always been maintained with one wash fresh, and that detergent has deeply soaked into the fabric.
That's why Gordon could make a special tracking reagent to help us find the suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
But when one wash fresh is mixed with Super Duper Pommed, it becomes a detergent with cleaning power that's too strong. The marks on the suitcase aren't from wear, but damage caused by washing.
That makes sense.
Oh. During the theft, the suitcase was covered in dirt, and Benny washed it with the detergent he had on hand, but the two detergents combined, damaging the fabric.
Exactly. It's probably because he realized the fabric was getting damaged that Benny didn't dare keep cleaning. Otherwise, with his obsession for cleanliness, he wouldn't have tolerated so much dirt still in the suitcase. Leora, could you help think this through? With this evidence, is there any way he could still deny it?
We have the photo of the suitcase in its previous
Considering
condition.
Super Duper Palm is not officially sold outside the estate, if he were desperate enough to fight back, maybe he would try to claim the marks were there before the theft?
Boom.
This is
Here
it.
we go.
This is the photo Palmy took when the choo-choo train delivered Madame Julie's suitcase. Look, the suitcase looks perfect here.
Those obvious wear marks must have appeared after this photo was taken. Miss Nikki, no, Detective Nikki, you did it.
Lovely. Now let's go interrogate our criminals.
So this is what really happened that day.
Woo!
While everyone was hallucinating, Benny snuck onto the scene. No one knew that a new guest had arrived at that time, except for Colleen. After stealing the suitcase, Benny washed his hands out of habit, using the detergent he'd brought. Then, Mr. Leon shouted his lines, startling all the PCs. Leora knocked over Benny's detergent bottle. When he went to pick it up, he couldn't help but organize the scattered bottles. But he took the wrong detergent, the Super Duper Pommed, the one that Belford was responsible for transporting. Benny left with the wrong detergent and the suitcase. The estate was chaotic during those few days, so no one saw the detergent bottles lined up in the corner. Later, because the suitcase was so dirty, he tried cleaning it, but didn't expect the reaction between Super Duper Pommed and One Wash Fresh already soaked into the fabric would wear the material down. Bad seeds only grow bad fruit. Eventually, he left behind a flaw.
Why did he choose this path? He cares deeply about his wounds, yet he joined Threadstar, tearing apart his own kind.
We'll
Leora,
see.
we still don't know how deeply Benny's involved. Let's talk to him first, before we make a call.
Yeah. Although he definitely helped steal the suitcase, we haven't found any other clear sign of wrongdoing. The ledger isn't his, and the Golden Vision notes aren't with him either. He already served a century in prison and got hit by his own accomplice. Before we jump to conclusions and decide whether he's truly a bad PC or not, we need to gather all the facts,
Awfully
piece everything
forgiving of
together,
you, Momo.
and see the full story for ourselves.
Prison. I guess I didn't know everything about him.
Actually...
It's fine, Mr. Momo. Thanks for helping uncover the truth. If Benny really is a key member of Threadstar and tried to harm Madame Julie, I'll personally bring him to justice.
I'm sorry,
Even
I
if he's
can't
got
see
his
that
reasons. Or if he introduced
part of her hair is
Threadstar to me,
anything more than a
even without
mustache from
meaning
that
to.
angle.
I want to hear it from him directly.
Right. Before we find Benny, let's take this suitcase to Alan's for an inspection. With a professional detergent expert's report proving that 2 detergents made these marks, our interrogation will be
Yeah,
stronger.
that's true. Additional evidence.
All right, let's go. With Nikki and Momo on the case and Leora helping out too, there's no way we can fail. We're definitely going to catch him.
Lost his mouth tracking.
Yeah. It's like something feels weird about this.
Hello.
Oh, by the Silvergale. Isn't this Madame Julie's suitcase? You found it! But why is it so dirty and damaged? The Sovereign of Sexy
Well,
should always be elegant, charming, and flawless from their head to their toes. Oh, I can't stand seeing this!
Exactly, Alan.
Actually, we wanted to ask you about the damage
Yeah.
on the suitcase. We're wondering, could it have been caused by detergent?
Well, you have certainly come to ask the right person.
there's something he
As a
keeps
detergent
getting
tester myself,
higher up.
I am the most familiar with how to identify different types
Maybe.
of detergents.
I don't know why he
And I am
got
also
so
someone who
high.
simply cannot handle when the beauty of this world falls
He is
victim to
in the
destruction.
canopy.
That he is.
He is the canopy.
So, Alan, can you tell what they are?
Hold on. There we go.
Unbelievable.
Helium today.
Which staff member
Yeah,
was
that
so
he
careless
is.
to make such a basic mistake? Both detergents, One Wash Fresh and Super Duper Palmed, were detected on the suitcase. Their combination created the special Super Clean Palmed formula, which is too strong and damaged the fabric.
Just like we guessed. Do PCs that come in contact with this special super clean palmed formula leave marks on their own fabric?
Definitely. That is why this special formula was only sold internally. The Ripple estate doesn't even keep a single bottle of it in stock. Who made this mistake? Bring them here, and I'll test them thoroughly. I'm sure I can detect the residue of the special formula.
Well, boy, howdy, do we have some people for you to test?
That's great.
Okay, I need
Sorry,
you to
Alan, we're a bit
understand.
pressed for
I
time
have this
right now,
mental
but
image
we'll fill
of
you in on what
Nikki
happened later.
grabbing a bunch of PCs,
With your
like
help, we'll finally
footballs,
breathe easy.
underneath each arm and dragging them over.
Yeah.
Momo, let's find Benny. He can't deny anything this time.
Now he's back on the ground.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful.
It took a
Don't blow
whole
away.
conversation to
Right
get him to
breeze.
calm down.
I'm not worried at all.
He's just so excited.
He freaked out. Someone damaged fabric using detergent. All right, you degenerates, I'm back.
Detergents.
Detergent.
Detergent!
Hello, Benny.
Here we go again. When will this end?
When you tell me the truth, bitch.
Benny, we've brought solid evidence this time. There's nowhere left to run. Tell us everything about Threadstar's plot.
No way. You're just trying to trick me. You really think I'd believe you? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar.
How many times I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Let's see, does it mention working with him here? Not directly. We need the copy that mentions where he went into jail. Not directly this one. Is it this one? Detailed list of accomplices. Cersei's PC agent.
yeah.
A minor offender involved in coercive sales and forced rentals, sentenced to 100 years in prison with compulsory labor.
How? How did you find this? Don't bring that up. No!
You served Threadstar centuries ago, and we should believe you're not involved with them now? Benny, if you keep this up, you'll only end up back in prison. And for even longer next time. Why won't you confess?
Yeah, buddy, confess.
No! An old newspaper can't prove a thing! It happened so long ago. How is that evidence? I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it! Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even made like that. I have nothing to do with them! I never stole
It's
the
probably
suitcase,
this one.
or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it!
Suspect's obsession with cleanliness could be a good way to prove it.
Do you see it now, Benny? Madame Julie's suitcase has traces from the mixture of Super Duper Palmed and One Wash Fresh, the latter being the detergent used to clean the suitcase regularly.
So what?
Where did that Super Duper Palmed come from? The only explanation is if someone left their own detergent behind and took the transport shipment. And I think the culprit is you.
No!
Actually, we've got another crucial piece of evidence. If a professional investigator examines you, they'll tell whether you're truly as clean as you claim. Maybe you ended up just as over-clean as the suitcase, after coming into contact with the same mix of Super Duper Palmed and One Wash Fresh.
Enough! Enough! Stop talking about things I already know!
Coward.
I know I damaged the suitcase. I know I hurt the PCs. I know I'm an accomplice, but I've already tried to break away. Why can you just not let me go?
'Cause you committed a crime!
Oh my
You've gone to
god!
prison for a century and still don't get it? A bad seed always bears bad fruit. Some mistakes should never have been made.
Well done, girly.
You don't know anything! What if that bad seed was just me being born?
Damn, bitch!
What if his
yeah,
dream
he
was
was
to be
maybe
a
in a
perfect
torn
star,
suit or whatever.
but an
Yeah.
accident ruined his face? What if I was born from the nightmare wrapped in that damaged costume from such a disaster?
That seed wasn't bad. Even with that scar, you're still an excellent talent scout, helping a country girl step onto the stage. And your insistence on prop safety spared her from the same fate.
How? How did you know? Cersei?
Congrats, buddy!
Yes,
Reunite with your old talent!
I've always wanted to ask her something.
Yay! She's been
If I
dead
had not
for
insisted
years.
on the original schedule that day, would she never have fallen?
she was doomed to die. She was investigating Threadstar's costumes and was targeted.
How
Damn,
come?
girly felt her death.
No, I should have known. I rented those costumes. I just didn't dare to think about it. I always... After I got out, I was a ragged scrap with a 100-year sentence, shunned by everyone. Only Threadstar gave me a chance to keep creating perfect stars. So I told myself it was okay, that I was just a fringe PC on the sidelines. I stole the suitcase, but I didn't want to think about what was inside it. I kidnapped the PCs, but I didn't want to see what happened to them afterward.
A crime is still a crime. No matter how you tried to dodge it before, this time you still bared your claws at Madame Julie and tried to kill her.
Yeah, buddy, they're kind of
I
right.
I'm not qualified to do such an important mission. Coolin assigned my tasks. She didn't even tell me Julie was still alive.
Julie was still alive. Leora, do you remember that when we were investigating in the Ripple wine cellar, Colleen said that too?
She did. She seemed unaware that Julie faked her death.
So someone else is trying to kill her.
The attack on Madame Julie.
Leon.
Could the real mastermind still be hiding in the
Yes,
abandoned district?
the
We need to ask
reporter.
Colleen again.
She won't cooperate.
That's
She joined Threadstar to find her missing twin brother.
not
That's
Leon.
the only thing she truly cares about.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that
Yeah,
Tommy?
Leon is the artist, Tommy is the... My brain is getting them all mixed up. Also, damn, Coolien had a missing twin brother.
Missing?
Um,
What else do you know about Colleen?
She'd rather talk to birds than to other PCs. Maybe because she once had a celeb crow named Cece. She's always been closer to those birds than PCs.
Cece? Could it be...
This scarf! Tommy said Mr. Simon and his sister once raised a celeb crow called Cece together.
Damn!
But Simon is already...
Leora,
yeah.
would you be able to visit Tommy and borrow Mr. Simon's relics? I think we have a lot to discuss with Colleen now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That means both of them are
You'd
dead.
better help her see things clearly.
Yep.
She doesn't need to live the way I did.
There's just one more thing, Benny. The regret from back then shaped who I am today. A patched-up me. Someone with courage and patience. No longer afraid to face the truth. All the wounds, regrets, mistakes. Everything is fixable. I hope you can forgive your own scars.
Damn.
If only Leora had told Benny this sooner. Benny's done so many bad things, no one's going to forgive him.
Yeah!
Maybe what Leora meant was that having regrets and flaws doesn't mean that life has to end. It's never too late to start mending.
Look at his
you know?
sad little pathetic
Still,
sit.
the worst of it is Threadstar.
Mm-hmm.
This time, we have to put an end to their crimes for good.
This again? Ask away. You're wasting your time.
Congrats, girlie. We found out what happened to your brother.
That's where you're wrong. We've discovered something we'd like to show you. Tommy informed us this scarf belonged to a late senior columnist. He was on his way home, planning to give this scarf with its subtle bird embroidery to his sister. Because they once raised a celeb crow named Cece.
Where is he? What do you mean by late senior columnist?
Time for the
sorry,
crash
Colleen.
out.
What Tommy encountered was a PC that had been born from that person's clothing. His name is Simon. We were able to locate his whereabouts within your ledger.
Yeah, congrats, girl. You killed your brother's PC.
I didn't
Probably
know.
the most devastating thing that could ever happen.
I
Yup.
think this letter was meant for you. It's possible he may have taken on a new PC name to conceal his true identity, hoping to meet you again someday. But I'm sure that hearing that new name, it must have felt very unfamiliar to you.
Time to read it. Dear sister, I have finally returned to the Heartcraft Kingdom. Along the way, I've lost count of how many drafts I've written, imagining the joy, anxiety, and wistfulness of this moment. Yet, you see, now that I've truly arrived at a place where I could send a letter straight to your hands, I still have to write it all over again. I can no longer meet you as the person you know. After all, when a columnist chooses a tricky subject, danger will inevitably come chasing. Fortunately, I somehow became a PC, born from clothes. At that moment, I had to start believing the rumors of Prosperville, that PCs are born from wishes. If that's true, then the wish that brought me into being must have been the desire to return home. Though it took me a long time to recover my memory and remember where my home is, in the end I remembered that the day I left was the day before our birthday. How many birthdays have we missed? I don't know how to fully express my apology, but I hope that from now on this long life of a PC can give you enough companionship and care. I'm very afraid. Some marks crossed out. Are you well? Are you still living there? Will you still wait for me like a bird carrying stories from far away? I've picked out a belated birthday gift, but I wonder, would it still suit the current you? Yours affectionately, Norento.
I've been waiting for him to come home. I took my medicine. I took good care of Cece. I promised, even sick, I'd live longer than Cece. Longer than him. I wrote the newspaper letter to every address listed in our book. Later, I went knocking door to door. None of them knew. He'd gone too far away. I then became a PC. And my brother. There must be another PC born from his closet. I waited and waited for such a long time. I kept all of his clothes safe. But why? Brother, why did you leave me all alone?
Damn. Denial is not just a river in Egypt.
His strongest wish was to go home and see his sister. He only had the clothing he wore outside. The road home was too long. Why did you think joining Threadstar would help you find your brother?
The final costume, the forbidden outfit, can capture every gaze and control every mind. So many people walk the streets of Sichi and beyond. There are so many cities that are just like it. I won't be able to find my brother in all of that. Unless the outfit's finished. Whoever wears it only needs to stand on the stage and ask one question for me. That's all.
The forbidden outfit. So that's Threadstar's ultimate goal? That's absolutely crazy! You knew full well that it was an evil power. Beyond all that, you were fully aware that the PCs you ordered to be kidnapped had loved ones who would be devastated, their hearts broken because of your actions. You know that pain better than anyone.
To hurt others for your own desires, that's incredibly selfish.
Come on, girl, give us that Ace Attorney breakdown.
Enough of this, Colleen. Don't you
I wanna
ever
see a
commit these evil
scream.
acts again.
I'm sorry.
Could ask about accomplices, because we know Threadstar's plan already.
I want you to be honest, and tell us who your accomplice is.
If it's not Benny, then I'm really not sure. I can't seem to figure out if Julie is really dead, or what the fabric I took was even about. The orders have always come from someone behind the scenes, Threadstar's founder. The forbidden outfit is almost complete. Julie is a natural star, and the Golden Vision is aimed at using her as the final material.
So, you're telling us there's a hidden boss giving you orders? We've been tracking the culprit all along, yet they somehow saw through Madame Julie's fake death and responded right away. They couldn't have reacted so fast without being at the scene. This matches the plan between Madame Julie and Leora. Right here, in the abandoned district, lies the true mastermind behind all of Threadstar's evil plans. The problem is, we still can't figure out who they are.
No matter how many accomplices they have, we'll catch them all!
Right. Madame Julie got hurt, so she's probably still resting now. When it's daytime, we should talk to Madame Julie.
Right, we got someone else to go chit-chat with.
I mean, to be fully honest, just wait outside of her door, because I don't trust a person to not try and come in and murder her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, basically, that's what we're gonna be able to do. We're gonna go to her door, we're just gonna wait till day, and then we'll be right there.
It would be so funny.
Yeah, she's meeting us here, okay. Can we not have... Yeah, I'll have to use the time skip thing. So, from 4 p.m. to 22. Yeah, we'll go with 8. There we go.
Oh, this is so exciting! What's next?
Madame Julie, Leora, what are you talking about?
Just bragging about how smart and brave my little Nikki is, and how she took down Threadstar and smashed their schemes.
I think we got a free wine ant out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Without
sure.
Nikki's help, I don't
Definitely
think
a
our
lot of
risky
wine
plan would have ever
ingredients.
worked.
And I'm just a first-time detective. I couldn't have come this far without everyone's help.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't you done other detective
However,
work before this,
The
Nikki?
matter isn't
Yes, she
fully
has.
resolved yet. The mastermind behind all this isn't Benny or Colleen. It's someone hiding deep in the shadows. Until we've caught them, Threadstar could still hurt Madame Julie or any one of us.
Dear, you're as kind and just as little Cersei. I really like you. But it can't always be
Pause
you
real
running around
quick.
for me.
Oh,
I
say
can't.
Now it's my turn to pitch in.
Yeah.
Now I'll go really fast. I'm waiting for Nikki to get kicked off this mountain.
Yeet!
Like, and Nikki has made so many enemies. Yeah.
I mean, it's literally just a cliff high above the ocean, because that's what the stone trees are. They're basically giant sets of cliffs.
Yeah, girlie's falling.
Do you have an idea, Julie?
My little Cersei, do you remember our masterpiece? As the rain falls, as the flowers bloom.
I've seen reports about it. It was a play starring Cersei and Juliet.
That's right. Rain won't hold back my steps. Let the storm rage even harder. I'm setting out to find clear skies.
That's what the elder sister said to her younger sister when she left Rain City behind.
Yes, and then it goes.
But sister, they say beyond the city lies only deeper darkness. How will you pass through the clouds? How will you withstand the lightning?
We are the sorceresses, and we ride our brooms. Look, the storm clouds lit by lightning. I'll pierce through them, pierce through the storm.
I think they could have picked a slightly less shrill voice for her, but...
You long for
Probably.
clear skies, only proven with your eyes.
Only proven with your eyes.
That's right. Julie won't go down easy.
Madam Julie.
It's really great to have you back. Oh, that's all thanks to my little Nikki. If she hadn't caught the remaining Threadstar remnants, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Everyone can relax now. The last of Threadstar's remnants, Benny and Colleen, have already been captured. Ripple Estate is safe once more.
We're acting.
How dare they try to take Julie down? I should have defeated her, just me!
The two of them have no shame.
The raindrops creating ripples are the rhythm of my dance. Only through celebration may we drive the darkness away. Friends, let's celebrate
I
together.
hate her chain
the Ripple
legs
Estate
so
soiree
much.
is about to begin.
They're silly. They're silly, but I think it's a good way to sort of show that she was literally made from someone's fancy coat that turned into, like, a living being.
I suppose, but... Okay, I have to say one more
Mastermind
thing.
thinks we've lowered our guard and tries to strike
the-
Julie again.
The guy who made the super scented palm, why does he look like he's constantly about to sneeze? Like, mid-sneeze, holding it in, trying not to sneeze
Yeah,
while he has food in his mouth, kind
That's
of
just
expression.
what the really rotund PCs look like.
Oh,
We'll
fun.
get them right away and end this forever.
I am gonna go grab some water because I realized I don't have any on my desk, so I will be right back.
Hey, Ferret, buddy, you better not have made the same mistake or I'm fighting you.
What?
Do you have a drink with you, honey?
I'm looking at 3 fluid receptacles right now. With a couple more behind
Okay.
me. I am A-okay.
Brilliant.
How about you? You got the fluids?
I have a Gatorade currently sitting on my lap, so we're A-okay. 2 before we started. Well, before I joined stream. You guys had already started by the time I got there.
Yeah, you were in like the minute in. You're good.
I was having some technical difficulties.
Alright, I got water and an Arizona iced tea.
Nice.
Brilliant.
And we need to attend it at night, so... But yeah, no, the chunky ones always have bit poofy cheeks.
He looks
It's
like
also
he's,
just, like-
constantly sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's because he's worried as fuck.
Uber depression.
Yeah.
Clown shoes Sheldon doesn't have clown shoes, and I think that's sad.
It's because he was born from a pair
Yeah.
of clown shoes, but I think they could have had him wearing them.
They could have made him wear clown shoes. It would've
Also,
been
I think Clown Shoes Sheldon in main story, like, has a silly line where he says, "The darker my thoughts get, the sexier my style becomes."
Oh.
I mean, some people find that hot, I guess.
Yeah. All right, we have to set the time to 22 at the very least. So proper nighttime.
Wow, it's so lively here. Oh, just one breath, and I'm swept away by the aroma of the Vin de Ripouf. We can't let the villains ruin this celebration. Nikki, let's go talk
I'm
to
sorry.
Laura about the final plan.
As
Or talk
someone
to some
who's
pieces to get
currently
winter.
taking French, that collection of words makes me really upset.
Gotta take a picture.
Might as well just say ripple wine.
Exactly. Or you could say vin de ripple. Properly. Like it's a French word. Anyway, talk to Leora.
No, we gotta
bastardized French.
Yeah. Alright, we can talk to some of the others. Let's get some information over here. I didn't bring a single newspaper with me today, and this article in my hand, unfinished. It's a real proper interview piece. Oh, interviewing me? Then I'm eager to see if your writing can live up to my art. Whoa, Mr. Leon, you're way too kind. Come on, take a look and tell me what you think of this question I wrote. At this Ripple Estate soiree, the choreography of your opening dance closely resembles the unforgettable rain duet scene from As Rain Falls as Flowers Bloom. That's definitely no coincidence. Queen Julie, you obviously haven't forgotten Circe for even a day. Wait, this is an interview for Julie? It's worse than that Dawn's first light. I'm not sticking around for this nonsense. Huh? But I genuinely want to do a proper interview with Julie this time. I've been observing the Ripple Estate soiree set up for days. Not only did I get insider info from the staff, I even sneaked a peek at lighting angles Julie uses for rehearsals. How can you call that nonsense? Let me put it another way. Please don't go! Mr. Tommy, perhaps you should first learn to see art with your eyes and practice honesty without selfishness. Take your own advice, Leon.
See it with your eyes.
To be fair, he used to perform with Circe and Juliet, so he would know the lines from the play. Hey!
Say before we.
I was just saying A because I saw those three.
Alright, I was gonna say before we start their conversation, I heard someone recently say, smell with your eyes, and I will never be the same again.
Smell with your eyes!
Yeah.
I went, do you mean see with your eyes? And it's like, no, I said smell.
I mean, hey, there's a couple smells you can smell with your eyes. Onions, for example.
Oh my dear God.
those cursed straws. Why? Just because it's Julie? Just because they're draped over Julie and they suddenly become the pinnacle of sexy fashion? Let me tell you the truth. It's the tears of us losers that lifted her onto that pedestal. What are you talking about? You looking to get a taste of my fist? Oh no, what Sheldon meant is that Madame Julie's charm comes naturally, and her sexy dance is her boldest statement. Is that what I meant? I think they hate
Definitely,
each other.
for sure. Uh-huh. Totally.
Hello, Jenny. Nikki, I can't wait to see you dance with Madame Julie. When your sensuality collides and intertwines with hers with every step, it will intoxicate the PCs more than a century-old vin de règle.
Let's hope this doesn't get too smexy, guys.
Oh, it won't. Anyway, let me swap outfits since we're technically at the soiree and we've got to keep up the act.
Yeah. We've been running around in detective gear this whole time.
Anyway. Oh, I love that she's now patched up and she's got the little bits of Flora Gale cloth on the front. Anyway.
Please take good care of yourself, too. She'd be worried about you.
Don't worry.
Hi, everyone. Miss Scarlet, how's your recovery going?
I'll be okay. Injuries happen all the time. When I was with the Kingdom Guards, I had more stitches on me than I could even count. But that still won't keep me down.
But you're not fully healed yet. Are you sure you want to join the mission?
My only wish is to catch the culprit, even if it means using every last bit of my strength to do so. The Red Star is cunning. I know that better than anyone. You'll be more likely to catch them having me around.
Alright then.
Tell me the details. How are you planning to use Julie as bait to trap the culprit?
Okay. At the opening of the
New
Ripple
turn for
Estate
Infinity
soiree,
Nikki.
Madame Julie and I
On-screen
will team up for
character
a
death.
styling duel and perform the first dance. I've already passed the co-performer auditions, and I've earned the Sovereign of Sexy medal. Everyone in the abandoned district already knows about this, so it won't raise any suspicions among any of the PCs there. During the performance, Madame Julie will purposely let me win, but just enough to keep it believable. Then she'll pretend to be upset and say she's going back to the village to change into a new outfit, so that we can have a rematch.
Great plan. Since you said the last remnants of Threadstar are wiped out, and Julie's making a public appearance, Threadstar should assume we've lowered our guard.
Right. When the soiree is over, any outsiders lingering in the abandoned district will be a lot more conspicuous and won't go unnoticed.
When Madame Julie returns alone to the village during the party, it'd be the culprit's last chance to strike. They'll have to try. Leora and I will be hiding nearby, ready to protect Madame Julie and catch the culprit.
Understood. I'll find a good ambush spot nearby, too.
Yay!
Phew. The show's about to start. Nikki, are you feeling nervous?
Not really.
With you and Miss Scarlet here working together, I feel like we can handle any danger. More than that, I want to catch this culprit, teach them a lesson, and put an end to these
Hey.
crimes.
Nikki, you fought evil plant gods. This won't do a dang
Yeah,
thing
girl,
to you.
this is nothing. You've defeated every sovereign.
Such a familiar feeling. Back when I performed as Rain Falls as Flowers Bloom with Juliet, I was always nervous. Every time the curtain rose, I faced a new audience. How would the audience react? Would I hear their applause or their boos? Would the stylists like what I was wearing? Would the critics like how I delivered my next few lines?
Oh, girly.
Then, Juliet turned to me and said, "Don't see the audience as a storm you have to push through. Imagine that you are the storm."
That really sounds like something Madame Julie would say.
I'm afraid I still don't have that kind of boldness, even now. So I'll take it as a blessing.
Yeah, no matter what tricks the culprit pulls, if we execute the plan well, we'll catch them for sure.
Alright.
I'm so ready for on-screen death montage.
Yay! Murder!
Dear little Nikki, my dance partner, are you ready? Let's unleash our passion together and light up this sexy night.
Right.
Alright,
This.
let's see what they recommend for me. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, honestly, could be much worse.
Mm-hmm. And let's do this!
Because this is an intentional one that you cannot fail, I feel like you could dress up in any outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That awkward moment when you show up in the alt outfit and you still.
Mm-hmm.
And I needlessly completely overwhelmed the bar again.
Yay!
It happens every styling battle I do at this point. Oh! Okay, that's kind of a cool effect.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of shit you'd want to see in a stage play.
For sure.
And then the little comment of, "By the Silver Gale! A performance this amazing isn't complete without you. You are my brilliant partner who makes my heart race."
Brilliant. He's collecting more girls.
Since I've had this much fun. One more dance. Just one more.
Madam Julie, I've already beaten you once in front of everyone. I don't want to look like I'm disrespecting the Ripple Estate.
Oh, what nonsense. Do you think I, Julie, am afraid to lose? Don't underestimate the sovereign of sexy. I've still got an ace up my sleeve. Gordon made me an outfit that's full of whim. Once I pick it up from the village, I'll unleash my final move, the raindrop dance, and then we'll have another round.
Whoa, I've never seen Madame Julie this eager to win.
Have you ever seen Madame Julie lose? This is her first time facing as strong an opponent as Miss Nikki. One round's not enough.
Exactly. Come on, let's grab some more detergents. There'll be more exciting performances later.
Well, then I'll wait for Madame Julie to return from the village for another dance.
Nikki's acting is just a little less convincing than Julie's. Just the, well, then I'll go wait in the village.
Right, let's head to Prosperville now.
Bye, everyone.
And now that we're leaving the estate, sneaky, hidden, back to work, baby!
He totally didn't change clothes like 3 times in 5 seconds.
No one needs to know. Nikki is a magical girl!
I think it would be so funny to just look over at your friend who's deciding what they want to wear, and it's like 7 fully put on outfits just swapping in between them, and it's like, come on, dude. We gotta leave.
It's like,
One.
hold on, just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
just you can choose.
Ambush.
And Nikki. Nice to meet you.
She stands in the rain, atop the tallest spire in Rain City. The downpour is swallowing the horizon.
When the flowers bloom, I'll set out. But the flowers haven't bloomed yet, sister. And I only have one seed left.
Beneath the curtain of the rain, she seems to see her sister's silhouette dancing familiar steps in the rain. Raindrops fall, sister dances on, ripples splash where her feet touch, the city's reflection blows. Her steps quicken, becoming stranger. This is no rain truck dance, but a new dance for clearer skies. She steels her resolve, looks toward the dark clouds, and grips her broom tightly.
Madam Julie, please accept my interview!
From the highest tower, she finally left.
What a
God damn.
nuisance.
Oh, looks like you guys were right.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Pass through the storm, she will find clear skies. After him, rain will fall, flowers will bloom.
And now we get a 5-star sequence. Yippee.
We still have to pull for this outfit, right?
Yep. There's always just a moment where your character gets to wear it for funsies. Anyway, let me just catch up with this guy using my double dash.
One of my favorite Mario Karts.
Fuck. Well.
Watch out, Nikki! Leon can summon.
Whee!
He can summon S-lings?
Yeah, he's likely cursed with dark essence. It's fine, it happens sometimes to characters who play the villain role in the stories and all that. Don't mind me, this is just my secret technique, explosion!
That's right.
My secret technique, blow... I'm not finishing that sentence.
Of course, this is just the most boring cameo I've ever played. Boop. Miss Detective, do you
that
really
one.
think pulling
Boop.
back the curtain means victory?
Hey you!
No.
Get your ass
Even the
back
truth
over here!
is just a supporting role in my
No,
script.
don't think I will.
My union, grant me your forbidden gift's power once more. Let me.
Oof.
Miss Scarlet! Oh, honey. Just kill him, Nikki!
I've tailored lives for these reckless beings. Why won't they accept the true blessing?
Watch out!
Take a bow. Sorry.
Holy shit, dramatic on-screen death!
Holy shit!
It can't be! Do not look down on me!
Damn,
Straight
consumed
up,
by the
do
water
they-
spout. I mean,
What
hey,
did I say? On-screen death!
on-screen death, consumed by the water spout.
Just like this.
Two on-screen deaths.
2!
Small flower braids in rows, the dreaming child with
I'm waiting for Leon to just climb out of the water like, man, that was such a dip.
Wind blows soft on the ridge,
Nikki.
sending our sorrows off the bridge.
Birds leave their nest and fly so high.
Clouds they will pass quietly by. Sing all day long this ancient song.
Damn.
We're watching this like it's a house fire.
Yeah! Damn, this is the most efficient dumpster fire I've seen in a while.
The Ripple
We got
Estate's
a
war
full
ended
Hunger Games
successfully.
sequence out of it.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Nikki, looks like Leora wants to see us. Let's talk to her.
She wants to see us, you say? Not like we
Oh,
watched
no.
her old mentor die.
Leora. Miss Nikki.
It's so good to see both you and Mr. Momo looking so lively.
Thanks to Madame Julie setting up the barrel home, Momo and I both got a good rest.
Oh yeah. Dancing for 3 days straight at the Ripple Estate soiree really wore
Damn, Dancing Plague 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Thanks to you, everyone is
Like,
celebrating to their
goddamn,
heart's content. Madame Julie is exhausted and resting at home. Not to mention the Forgottens who joined for the first time.
Miss Scarlet insisted on guarding Colleen herself. She wouldn't even put a single drop of detergent on just in case. Hey, I don't think I've seen Tommy around either. Strange that he didn't join the fun.
To be fair, he got his head bashed in.
Tommy is busy investigating Mr. Leon, saying he wants to write an in-depth report. Maybe in a few days, you'll receive his first draft. I heard they found where Yarny is
After the
too.
concussion, of course.
Luckily, he hasn't been harmed. Miss Scarlet contacted the Kingdom Guards, and they'll bring him back soon. Miss Nikki, I actually stopped by to say goodbye to you.
Oh,
Wait, you're leaving already?
where are you off to, girly?
Yes, now that Threadstar's conspiracy has been thwarted, and my wish to become a PC has been fulfilled, I've got no reason to stay in the abandoned district.
How have you been these past few days?
I'll be okay, Miss Nikki. I will remember Benny. I think he would want me to remember him in that way, as a friend who sacrificed himself for others. Not exactly good, but not completely bad either. Maybe I'll write to him. Who knows? It might help. Writing letters from different corners of the continent, telling him that even an imperfect being can still find other ways to live.
Yes. The wind has stopped, and the birds can finally fly free. Leora, I believe you'll also find your own dream on the road. Do you mind if we see you off?
Of course. I may not be as good at showing feelings as Madame Julie, but Miss Nikki,
Girly,
though
you
we
did
haven't known
perfectly
each other for
fine.
long, you should know that you're the human I respect and like the most.
Yay, new friend!
I am hoping to set off with your blessing.
Pop off, girly, go find those dreams.
I plan to leave before sunrise. Please meet me at the Ripple Estate platform. A journey brought by the train must also end with the train.
Why does it sound like you're gonna stand in front of it?
Perhaps.
I heard a journey that starts by train must also end by train, and I went. Were you born at a train hospital?
Oh, you know the hospital famously for trains?
Yeah.
So I guess we have to wait till, apparently sunrise, which might already have passed. Let's check. Let's go back just a little bit. Right there. There we go. I had to sit down.
Beautiful.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the ending of As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom?
Oh, my dear girl. That one was written by Juliet and Cersei together.
She clenches the tiny broom as small as herself, fighting desperately against the storm.
Magic surges forth. Beneath the pouring rain, the final seed explodes, bursting in a fierce bloom.
The wind paves her way. The petals guide her.
As she breaks through the clouds, silence overtakes all. The sunrise casts its light upon the earth.
There she sees the first clear sky.
Excellent story. Leah would have loved it.
Look, the train is here.
Goodbye, Miss Leora. Bon voyage. Travel safely.
Right. Nikki and I will both miss you.
You two. I'll miss you both so much.
Oh, little Leora, at times like this, you know I always have too much to say. But I don't want to hold you up. I'll skip the fuss and simply wish you never-ending joy and freedom that knows no bounds.
Thank you, Julie. Take care of yourself. Miss Scarlet, you know if you change your mind, I can leave it with you.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. Take it with you. Take Leah to see the faraway places. This world is beautiful, isn't it?
Let's go. Time to leave.
Goodbye. Why do I still feel so sad when everything is clearly over?
Oh, pat, pat, girly pop.
It's all right, my friend. Tomorrow will be a brand new day.
That it will. Alright! It only took us 7.5 hours.
God damn.
I bet. Yes, I can craft it already! I don't have to try and get materials!
Brilliant.
And we get to dance again with her, so, let's just add that. Hold on, that's the wrong button. It's this button. It would probably be, yep, brilliant.
Perfect.
First shawl added.
Yeah, you definitely don't know where your husband went.
Most certainly. What could have happened? Oh my. Where did my husband go?
He always takes that one dirt road by the ditch. But I'm sure he can't be there now.
Surely. Surely he would not. Surely he would be back soon. Maybe he just went to a bar. Let's recreate this dance. Feel like my old bones could dance for another 5 centuries.
God dang, girl.
Let's do it. Let's see what I get outfit-wise this time, and we can put together our own. Okay, so we're looking for sexy, fresh, and formal. I'm not sure I have anything that falls into the formal. Yeah, no, it's showing the mermaid dress, which I have in a handful of colors.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to get the dark blue one, but I do not have the glow up for it. Actually, if I wanted to match her, I do have this necklace. It's just not leveled up at all.
Yeah.
Those are also not leveled up. Actually, I can go through this.
Why are we Elsa?
Yeah, why are you Elsa?
Because blue.
Why are we Ariel?
Because I dyed one of the hairs
Sha-la-la-la-la.
red. My oh my!
Be shy.
Yeah, good enough. Unless I want to change the makeup up a bit. Perfect. Hold on, actually. Yeah! Let's see how this works. I love the that she's obviously doing fancy legwork, but the dresses are always so long you can't see the legwork.
Mm-hmm.
And this is obviously supposed to be done with the mermaid dress that was the 5-star for this event. Not this one, but the actual mermaid tail dress that the little witch is wearing or whatever.
Okay, that shoulder piece looks like it goes up under the arm, and that looks like it would be so uncomfortable.
I know. The funniest thing is always looking at the score details.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs my Replo? You hear the Ripple Estate's heart feels even more perfect than the Golden Age.
It's like, yes, I did get a perfect score on that.
No, my Replo. You
I'm
did
sorry, what?
You got a
Sorry,
perfect
what did you
score.
say?
It's like, yeah, I got a perfect score.
I heard squirrel math.
Ah, they weren't even able to track down the last bottle of this wine.
Dang.
Damn.
It was probably with Leon when he got fucking obliterated.
That was fun. Also, let's check our pictures from the picture event and see what we got. The automatically added ones, and the one we are missing is to take a picture of driving the train.
Perfect.
I love getting free rewards for having completed quests.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know there was one more that I saw earlier, but... So the one more I saw was up here. Let's see what it is! And then we'll spend the rest of the stream playing the mini-games. Okay, it might be down below if I'm not getting it up here. Unless it's... No, it's down one layer below, I think? Or it could be up. Might be up. Let's go up. Oh, yep, there it is. Hello, Scarlet. I'll stop the letter here for now. The rest of the details still need to be investigated. Ah, Detective, you've come at just the right time. I'm still following the case from the abandoned district. Colleen's attitude has been fairly cooperative, and she shared a lot. I want to go over it with you and see if we can figure out what really happened. Back during Operation Starstrike, we let Leon slip away. That was a hard-learned lesson. This time we can't have any gaps in the case. Understood. Actually, I have a few questions of my own. I was on my way to get some answers. You can talk to the suspect anytime. Oh, there's one more thing I need your help with. Colleen asked to meet the journalist before she leaves. Do you mean Tommy? I suppose they have a lot to talk about. How about we bring him along when we collect testimonies? With Nikki there, he won't dare talk nonsense. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that one. He's been snooping around Threadstar lately. Don't let him interfere with the questioning or jot down any half-baked theories in his notebook. Huh? Doesn't Tommy usually stick to entertainment gossip? Why is he suddenly interested in crime stories? Did something happen? Yeah!
Did something happen, Momo?
Momo! maybe this case is just too shocking.
You weren't there!
Or maybe it's
Sorry.
personal. Regardless, I'm not sure where he's going to snoop for information, so let's go find him. Let's swap to something a bit more casual. I do have a witch outfit.
I love it.
Fitting for Halloween season.
Witch Academia.
Can't believe it wasn't Juliet who beat Julie, but Nikki. But during the Ripple Estate soiree, Julie swore she'd challenge her again. Why did Nikki just run off? Huh? The styling duel? I'd almost forgotten about that. All I remember is Julie coming back with her killer moves and dancing that incredible dance. Yeah, the whole crowd joined in. I've been replaying it in my head for days, and only just remembered there was even a styling duel.
It wasn't Juliet that beat Julie. Yeah, because they're the same person.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically, Juliet was still alive when Julie became a PC. It's just she also gained her memories because she was made from her wishes.
Yeah.
And then, because centuries passed, it's no longer possible, but they're still joking about it.
Yeah.
You're so behind on the news. The real culprit was Mr. Leon. Luckily, Detective Nikki uncovered the truth. When will she open a detective agency out here in the abandoned district? Patience, let her take her time. Out here in the abandoned district, we only get one case every few centuries anyway. And that means...
Suitcase.
The suitcase! Hey, did that PC with the camera bother you too? He doesn't even like detergent. Why won't he just go back to Sichia? I don't get it either. He kept asking me about that thug Benny. But isn't he locked up already? Why not just go ask him direct? Well, you see!
Plot twist, Benny's not dead either.
Water.
Water. Whee! Ah, there he is. Anyone want to be Snapshot Tommy?
I can be him if you're willing for me to be a ADHD cracked out moron.
Oh, of course, he is an ADHD cracked out moron.
He is.
Oh, perfect. Hold on, let me hit my chest a few times.
Yeah, I just gotta...
Make my heart start beating forward. That smell, oh, it reeks of wall fruit. Don't tell me it's the cheap detergent from the Nightshade Lounge. Wait, this paper is...
It's you again, Tommy! We caught you red-handed! Now hand over what you stole!
This is called gathering evidence in the name of justice. Colleen, Benny, even that narcissist Leon, especially Leon, all expose their shady Threadstar schemes.
That's a noble idea, but is this really just payback for Leon whacking you on the head?
Miss Nikki, you gotta back me up. Leon ruined my chance to interview Madame Julie. I spent 3 whole days and nights on that draft.
I'll be understanding.
Exposed! Be understanding, but calm down.
Your approach was a little over the top, but it's not often you put so much heart into a piece. Don't go soft on him, Nikki. Going through Betty's things like that is just wrong.
I only just decided on a plan of action. This old shed was my first stop. After all I found was a pile of empty bottles and this half-used bottle of cheap detergent.
Don't try playing the pity card. My claws aren't buying it. What else did you take?
I was just about to show you! I also found this note.
Is this a wish card? I dreamed again of that wish card I cast into the flames. Find me a perfect star. I once believed that star was Circe, the one who taught me how to wish. But she fell, and after that I no longer knew what I was searching for. Ink stains slash across the page, the words beneath are lost. Why give everything only to lose it all? Why let the cursed thread star drive me to this end? No matter how I fought, no matter how I clawed, everything was wrong. Nothing, failure. Nothing but failure. In the century I spent imprisoned, I plotted escape after escape. I picked locks, forged passes, dug tunnels. Every attempt futile. Eventually, even the guards stopped chasing me. Why bother? What could a filthy scrap of cloth ever do on the outside? Who'd care? The only time I succeeded was here. Perhaps that was the first time fate smiled on me, allowing me at last a glimpse of peace. If I had a choice again, I would never let dreams drive me, nor chase a perfect perfect star. I'd rather be a stone, buried beneath a tree in some quiet wheat field. At least then I could guard someone's wish, or simply rest beneath a tender gaze. 100 years of imprisonment, countless escape attempts, all ending in failure. Even after getting out, he faced nothing but cold stares. Finally free, he still turned back, worried about Leora. In the end, Benny never got the freedom her PC longed for, all because he tried to save a friend. Nikki, what should we do about this wish card? If we get the chance, we should give it to the PCs here. Wishes born in the abandoned district should be handled according to the district's customs.
Something about this feels a bit off. Making me feel uncomfortable.
Maybe what you're feeling is what some call sadness. Are you feeling sad over Benny's situation?
As if I'm just sad he didn't leave me more dirt on Leon. Then I could have written the tragic tale of the Thread Star scapegoat PC. That bestseller would drive that narcissist crazy.
Let's just leave it at that. By the way, Colleen wants to see you. She knows more about Leon. Maybe you'll find the answers you want from her?
Me? I actually get to meet her? I thought imprisoned PCs weren't allowed to speak freely with ordinary PCs. I'd better think carefully about what to say. Oh, and there's the gift Mr. Simon prepared for her. Well...
You mean that scarf? Don't worry, Nikki already made sure it got back to its owner.
Thank you, Miss Nikki. That's perfect. Now we won't have to worry about Miss Scarlet giving us the gold shoulder. Let's meet at Barrel Grove.
Tommy, are you nervous? Maybe we should wait a bit.
No. I'm a seasoned columnist. Nothing phases me. To be fair, he did just escape probably one of the world's worst concussions a piece of fabric could ever get.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Tommy. I'm a journalist. You probably already know that, right?
So, Tommy does get tongue-tied sometimes. Relax, Coolian asked to meet you. She has questions of her own. Ferret, do you want to be Coolian?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's right. Did Narento ever tell you why he insisted on traveling so far away?
Well, he's a journalist, so tracing stories, uncovering secrets, bringing people joy.
Joy? What does a journalist have to do with bringing joy?
You asked the right PC. I didn't get it first either until Mr. Simon explained it to me. Journalists can dig up hidden stories from everyday life. That's basically gossip. When people talk about gossip, they get excited, absorbed, and happy. Especially me. As a PC born from a restaurant tablecloth, if I don't hear some juicy gossip every day, I get restless. Oh my gosh, you would love it in Waffle House.
Oh, he would love Waffle House.
Even though Mr. Simon isn't into gossip, once he invited me to collaborate on writing interesting things about other PCs. So, yes, journalists do bring joy.
What a load of nonsense.
What?
The stories he investigates are about people disappearing, families torn apart. How is that supposed to bring any joy?
He said he wanted to become a journalist because of a delivery game he played with his sister. It brought smiles to people, and this made his sister really happy.
Was that a game he played with his sister back when they were humans?
Mr. Simon and his little sister would find lost letters, track down their original owners, and return the letters to them. Every time they did this, his sister would light up with joy. How is that not creating joy?
Aww.
He's so upset that you're not seeing the vision.
You're saying he became a journalist because of me? Nonsense. You're just a measly tablecloth. You've never lived as a human, so how could you possibly know what the joys and sorrows you live to hear about really feel like? In your brief, finite life, have you ever waited for a letter that never arrived? To chase these stories, my brother always traveled far, far away, earning the resentment of others, and I could only wait. Until that one time, when he never came back.
Damn.
You don't understand, but Narento, he should have. Why? Why did he have to become a journalist?
I thought... I believed...
He ran off. Tommy, I've never seen him like this. Let him gather his thoughts first. Then you can ask about Narento again.
No, Detective. Forget it. It's pointless. My brother isn't coming back anyway. Scarlet told me you're still investigating this. I've already written everything I know in my confession.
Here we go.
I, Colleen, hereby admit that over the past 2 centuries I have served Threadstar and committed the following crimes. 1. I used a detergent bar as a front for Threadstar's operations, scouting out PCs for abduction, drugging them with detergent till they blacked out, and kept them locked away in the basement, hidden from search parties. 2. As a high-ranking member of Threadstar, I issued repeated orders to persecute PCs and sign off on processing.
Damn!
3. During the Golden Vision on Julie in the abandoned district of Bushfield, I poisoned the Dawn's first light. The entire Ripple estate experienced hallucinations, sowing chaos, and giving my partners the opportunity they needed to steal the suitcase.
Did you know what you were doing?
And Nikki is... Infinity Nikki has gone from like, yeah, handle some dark topics to, wow, human trafficking.
I mean, we've had topics of war, persecution. There's literally an ongoing conflict with it where the Empire of Light is hunting down the people of Umbraso to kill them because they hate them, and they've been doing it for centuries before the abandoned districts became the abandoned district.
Yeah. But we've really gone from, man, we'll talk about some not great things, to,
canonical trafficking!
Here's a literal character confession of a random person who runs a night bar actively drugging people.
Yep.
To tear their bodies apart to use as clothing.
Yep.
At first, no. But by the time I realized what was happening, I was already an accomplice. So I told myself as long as I could find my brother.
There's a testimony attached. It was probably recorded by Miss Scarlet.
Okay.
I can do the question.
Okay.
What exactly did Leon order you to do?
Like I said, poison the guests, sow chaos, take the suitcase.
How did you receive his orders?
Always one way. Hidden messages. Even after I crossed into the abandoned district, his commands would appear in the ledger, then vanish once I read them. He's crafting a forbidden outfit, brimming with powerful whim. With that kind of talent, being able to pull off tricks like this isn't surprising. I never asked questions.
Do you remember the wording of those orders and when they came?
Perfectly. The first came right after Julie's Special Express arrived. It had been confirmed that the fabric in the suitcase is Juliet, prepared to act. The second followed shortly after. Steal the suitcase, but do not leave the abandoned district. There's a safe spot inside, wait there for the next order. So I started scouting. Figured I'd use the detergent on hand to poison the guests through Dawn's first light. The third order came once I had the suitcase. Bring the case out, complete the golden vision. But about the same time, Benny took me off. You were tracking the scent on the suitcase and closing in. So I ditched it. Kept only the fabric and planned to lie low before slipping out. Leon never reached out again after that.
Leon said the fabric in the box has been confirmed as Julie's. But that fabric was clearly experimental material made by Gordon.
That's just what he said. I don't know anything. And I don't want to remember. You should just go.
Okay, Momo, let's go check on Tommy.
He better not turn out to be like the main villain in this whole situation. This
Imagine!
Such a roller coaster. I've decided it's now or never.
Hey, don't shout so loud. You scared the whiskers off me. What have you decided now?
I'm off to discover the true meaning of being a journalist. Oh, buddy. Lean was right. I've never been a human, so I don't really understand all those complicated emotions that PCs feel. Maybe that's why I misunderstood what it means to be a journalist. And that's why, after all this time, I'm still stuck writing filler pages.
Oh, baby. Huh? That's the conclusion you drew from Mr. Simon's story?
Not just that, I also realized I may never get the chance to become human, but there's still a chance I can become a journalist like Mr. Simon. I have a feeling if I can uncover every last detail about Leon and write a proper earth-shattering expose like Mr. Simon, I'll finally understand what it truly means to be a journalist.
Oh,
and hunted for the rest of your life.
Such complex logic, but it sort of makes sense. An article on ThreadStar is definitely a chance worth taking.
Pete, you think so too, don't you, Miss Nikki? If that's the case, will you please come with me to investigate? Over the past few days, I've picked up quite a bit of useful information from everyone. I've roughly deduced where Leon was hiding when Madame Julie was attacked in Prosperville. But the leader of Prosperville is a bit intimidating, and I am not familiar with the area at all. I really need you to come with me. Miss Nikki, you know I've never been human, and I've never had a home, not even someone to.
Stop. Tommy, we'll go with you, alright?
Yay! Let's head there now! That way, we'll be back just in time for Yarny's exclusive interview!
Yarny? You mean the Yarny that was kidnapped by ThreadStar?
That's right! I just heard the Kingdom Guards already rescued the PCs trapped in the Nightshade Lounge's basement. Yarny is on the way back to the abandoned district as we speak.
Hey! You've gathered so much intel in such a short time. I'm impressed. Looks like Mr. Simon was right. You really are cut out for this kind of work.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all thanks to my sharp nose that I do not have, but I must because my glasses can see my face. The moment I caught the scent of a big story, I had my colleagues keeping watch on the Nightshade Lounge 24/7.
Are we gonna investigate Leon or not?
Let's go! Let's go! The place is in Prosperville, a bit out of the way. Well, we're going now, I guess. I'm too excited. Bye!
Man's the embodiment of ADHD.
Yeah.
That's just ADHD wrapped up in a bundle of fabric.
He's probably very syrup stained.
Yeah, he used to be a restaurant tablecloth.
Whee! Crunch.
Our knees are solid titanium. Nikki, over here, quick, let's head to Leon's hideout. It's rainy and misty and dark and perfect atmosphere. Leon really is a nasty piece of work. Even when it's, well, I can't read fast enough, apparently.
Let's see. Looks like Leon realized part way through his plan that the fabrics in the box weren't Julie's after all. Nowhere near the grief I staged to prove it, damn.
Do we want to have someone read out, Leon's lines, or no?
I'm up for either.
If you want to, I can read this in a evil British accent.
Evil British.
Evil British, where I sink my nails into my arm to sound more devious. So it's settled. The scraps of fabric in that suitcase aren't Julie. What a pathetic performance. Nowhere near the grief I staged to prove it. That's the best you've got. And by all means, come at me. I'll take your ignorance and rewrite the very rules of victory. Crooked Gordon? Ha! You'll know better than that brat of a columnist, Simon. Both of you equally insufferable. But it won't matter soon. With a few careful cuts, I'll turn you into screaming rags. Just like Simon.
Damn.
Goodness. Oh, right, this is my line. I'm writing the rules of victory. Oh, that narcissist. Oh, wait, what's on the second page?
Sorry, buddy.
Is it about Mr. Simon?
I'm so sorry, buddy. Tommy.
I'm fine, Miss Nikki. Maybe it's not my Mr. Simon. I'm fine. Back then, Mr. Simon wanted me to help dig up interesting things about other PCs. Wouldn't have been. It couldn't have been Threadstar. It just couldn't have. I like turning him to a nervous wreck.
Once more, denial is not just a river in Egypt.
It is Tommy's entire existence. Do I read all of this in a British accent? Good lord, there is so much in this one.
It's just part of his performance thing. We can skip it if we want to.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
Hold on, this is nothing too important. But then the
There
opening has some blue highlights.
Director's notes, I can read this in evil British.
Okay.
Don't perform it with the brashness of a youth. Instead, recall that unspeakable figure who once gifted me with his hand. Yes, gifted me with his hand, and who taught me how to craft that storm-soaked costume. If I have touched the forbidden truth itself, why lower my head to the buzzing of insects?
A godlike benediction, goddamn!
Jesus!
As he releases balloons. One day you will understand how to look at the sky, and me, your final protagonist!
Damn. Since I received the Forbidden Manuscript, I founded Dreadstar and built its legacy over 100 years. Does it matter if hunters came from the stars? As long as one lets go, obliterating the past completely, rebirth will come. Now, my great work lacks but a single element, but truly. When that day comes, I'll teach you all what true worship means. And that day is almost upon us.
Damn.
Goodness.
Before that
God
story
complex.
Leon spun about Benny giving him a performance outfit as a gift, causing him to be persecuted by Threadstar. That turned out to be a lie.
Once again, Benny got blamed for everything.
In other words, back when Leon was human, he did receive a gift powerful enough to shake the world, but it wasn't from Benny. It came from a mysterious figure who gave him the sketch for a forbidden outfit. That was when he founded Threadstar, abducting and harming PCs, all for the sake of that forbidden outfit. Every move he made was driven by his own selfish desires. But Threadstar's ledger also contains numerous rental records from when Leon was human. Why would he rent performance outfits from his own company? Was it to hide his identity?
Probably. I think I know. He was too proud. So, when his acting career started going down, he decided to lean on the shady dealings of his company instead. If it weren't for those custom-made performance outfits, he probably wouldn't have been able to land a supporting role.
He'd put himself through that? Those performance outfits were harmful to the body, weren't they?
That's why he died so young. When I dug into his past, I found out that he passed away on a train platform not long after Operation Starstruck.
Huh.
Maybe it wasn't from overusing the outfits. This last note says he blew up the headquarters as a diversion and made his escape, so...
It's very possible that while transferring the forbidden outfit, his human body couldn't withstand its power, and that's why...
It's terrifying. It claimed his life in such a short time. Good thing Miss Scarlet told the Kingdom Guards everything. That unfinished outfit was destroyed on the spot.
Unfortunately, even though human Leon passed away, his wicked ways carried on when he became a PC. That's why when Mr. Simon noticed the signs, he had to... His crimes are endless! Tommy, make sure you really tear into him in your article!
Oh, so you're supporting me now? All we had to do is find evidence? And you like me?
It doesn't take much for Momo to like somebody.
It
He's
just
a
takes
cat.
barbecue.
It just takes barbecue.
Julie's portrait has been violently cut from the page, leaving the yellowed paper even more fragile.
Scroll in the margins. I can read that. Well, we're going away. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Hold on. I cannot read anymore. Oh, there it is. Fools. It wasn't a lapse. It was a silent soliloquy. You wretched Philistines, go watch your Juliet. When I stitch these torn costumes, full of obsession and adoration, they shall become my masterwork of the forbidden, and you, your vulgar soul, shall never again screech its jarring noise.
Damn.
I will say, he writes amazingly. I
That
want
he
to
does.
implant this into my...
To think that the real purpose behind making those performance outfits was to siphon emotions from others and feed them into the forbidden outfit.
No wonder. I heard that performance outfits were always rented, never sold. Even if someone wanted the same outfit again, they'd get a brand new one instead. It was to recycle the materials. Horrible.
Hello, XT. We've just finished the main
Hi,
plot.
XT.
On top of that, Leon was always so jealous of Juliet. If she hadn't retired, that jealousy might have driven him to murder her too. Later, Leon saw Madame Julie and Sichia searching for Yarny. He realized her outfit contained He realized her fabric contained a men's swim, just enough to complete the forbidden outfit. No wonder he pursued her all the way to Sichia. Thank you for the pat.
All the way from Sichia.
Old grudges, plus the chance to finish his masterpiece? To him, Madame Julie was like a juicy piece of BBQ. Do these commands work? Yeah, you're gonna see them on my VTuber.
Oh, wow. CGO's with Dreadstar's stronghold. It must have carried out countless secret attacks. That's how Madame Julie got hurt.
If not for Leora and Miss Scarlet, Madame Julie would have been in real danger. Thankfully, that's all behind us now. Thank you for the treat. There's nothing funnier than the candy just bouncing off of my face.
Oh, do you have the fish one active?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Oh, that one's really funny. So much value. Did you get hit with a fish?
Yes, I did!
You're welcome.
It's the most delightful thing. Every part of Leon's plan is laid bare. Groundbreaking expose for the entire Warcraft kingdom to read is right at my fingertips.
Why do I suddenly get the feeling that I can't trust you? I agree. It's probably best if we create a mock interrogation, just like when we reconstructed the crime scene with Leora.
Can we do it out of the rain? Interrogation? Miss Nikki, I didn't do anything. My expose isn't even written yet.
Don't be nervous. I just need you to explain how you think Leon carried out his whole plan, and I'll look for any holes or inconsistencies in your story.
Probably in a building. There's no punishment if I mess up. Alright, I'll give it a try.
Jail for 1,000 years. You know, PCs can probably live that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Nikki, you'll definitely help me turn this into a grand expose, won't you?
We can't do it in a building, we're doing it out here! Based on your analysis, how exactly did Leon carry out his plan in the abandoned district? Oh, Fables is talking, no wonder this is cinema. Hell yeah.
The moment Leon learned Julie had been killed, he rushed to pay his respects. Surely it was to clear himself of any suspicion. Although, he didn't actually kill Julie. He did plan to take her fabric for himself. He immediately ordered his subordinates to steal the suitcase and bring it back to Sichia, so that he could complete the forbidden outfit. Meanwhile, he was already basking in the thrill of victory, rehearsing his performance with grand flair, ready to make the debut of the forbidden outfit. My encounter with him was definitely part of his plan. He wanted to use my article to make a name for himself.
Alright, let's go through. Let's look at what evidence we've got. We've got the details of the 3 orders that Leon gave Colleen. Which he believed this fabric in the suitcase was Juliet. Prepare to act. Steal it, but don't leave the abandoned district because there's a safe spot. And then once they have it, bring it out, complete the golden vision. There's a fruit fly in my office.
Oh no, they're the worst ones.
Then this is confirming the drugging, kidnapping, processing.
I would need that one.
Him realizing the fabric wasn't hers, saying that the pathetic performance. So this would probably be for that first one. Him covering his tracks.
Yeah.
In the note, Leon mentioned that he wasn't really mourning Madame Julie, and also that he had confirmed the fabric in the suitcase wasn't Madame Julie.
I see. The way I saw him paying his respects was him throwing himself onto the suitcase. On top of that, he was also using his whim to work on the forbidden outfit. Leon deliberately approached the suitcase, using his whim to sense the fabric within, and in that instant, he knew Julie wasn't inside the suitcase.
Let's see, we also have the failed performance, the monologue script. Let's check some of the next lines. He did plan to take her fabric. We have proof of this.
Because of the orders.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, never mind.
That's proven. This is where we'd show the, orders. Because this shows the order of the orders. But Colleen received orders to steal the suitcase and leave it in the abandoned district.
Oh, I forgot to get Colleen's testimony.
So, after seeing the fabric that seemed to be Madame Julie's, Leon immediately used paying his respects as an excuse to approach the suitcase. The forbidden outfit granted him powerful whim, allowing him to clearly discern whether those pieces of fabric were indeed a piecey.
So that means he realized the fabric was fake, yet still ordered Colleen to steal the suitcase, and even had her leave it in the abandoned district and wait? He really knows how to put on a show.
This isn't just for dramatic effect. The third time Colleen received a message and was about to leave the abandoned district with the suitcase, something important happened. Madame Julie was attacked in Prosperville. At that time, most of the PCs, including those from the Volunteer Corps, were busy chasing Colleen. I get it now! He tricked Colleen into stealing the suitcase to complete his final task, but in reality, he was just using her as bait to draw everyone's attention! Exactly. And the reason he had Colleen wait after stealing the suitcase was so he could first locate where Madame Julie was hiding.
In other words, he used Colleen as bait, and had Betty take the blame. Red Star's master plan, a one-man show abandoning all accomplices, is absolutely going to be a groundbreaking article! The thing is, the proof is even more painful for Colleen.
For the sake of his twisted so-called art, Leon would trample everything in his path and destroy the lives of others. His rotten wish belonged to him alone, and his absurd one-man show. Colleen, Benny, every victim and every sacrifice, they were all just props on his stage. According to the abandoned district's beliefs, even such a greedy, harmful wish can give birth to a PC. There will never only be good people, nor only good wishes. At least this one won't have another chance. There's no way he could have survived the water spout and crawled back from beneath the stone tree.
Perfect. Once this expose is out, I'm sure he'll sure to send shockwaves through Sichi. It won't just be some filler journalist. I cannot talk. Oh my god.
Go.
It won't just be some...
It helps.
It never on stream. It won't just be some filler journalist everyone can skip over anymore.
That's right, Tommy.
But is attention alone enough? Theon longed for attention too, that craving twisted into a rotten wish, which was the seed of his crimes.
Is something wrong, Tommy?
I'm just thinking out loud. Crafting a truly groundbreaking expose definitely calls for careful, repeated consideration. Speaking of which, my informant told me when Yarny will return to the abandoned district. He should be around now. Need to find Yarny for the perfect interview fast. I was almost on to something.
Let's go too, Nikki. After being locked up for Thank you, game.
Oh, Mama did not want to talk, apparently.
For so long, you must have something to say about Fredstar. Something.
Wow.
Thank you, stream.
Ferret over here with... Oh, never mind. I was about to say Ferret over here with the greatest memory we've ever seen.
Nah, stream's only like 5 to 10 seconds behind, so...
I got bonked. I got flattened.
Also, my favorite thing about voicing very energetic characters is I have to be very, very animated with it to keep up the energy. So anytime I'm voicing Tommy, I need you guys to understand, I am doing the most dramatic hand movements you've ever seen.
Completely valid.
Wonderful.
Ferret, do you want to be Yarny?
Oh yeah. Fancy foam, midnight bloom bright, merry-go-round. Why do my movements feel so light?
Wait a second. Weren't you kidnapped, missing for months, and just made the long journey back from Sichia? And now you're already squeezing juice? That's a bit much, don't you think?
But I'm gonna forget. If I don't squeeze it now and get it down, it'll just vanish from my mind. Fancy foam, midnight bloom bright, and...
XT says, I wish I could send a gif of exactly how I imagine you doing expressions while voicing. Alas.
Brilliant. Oh, but poor PC keeps muttering to himself after coming back from Sichia. Has it finally remembered some important recipe, or could this be a secret code whispered between victims, passed from one tiny cell to the next? Hello! I'd like to interview you.
Yarny must be exhausted. Tommy, let's let him rest for a bit. Yarny, what are you trying to squeeze? We'll help you.
Alright, that's very kind of you, human, whoever you are. Here, take the recipe I copied.
Fancy foam, midnight bloom bright, and merry-go-round. It looks like these are names of different detergents. Fancy foam, sister's favorite. Recipe, 3 doses of lamp chili extract. Midnight bloom bright, a bard's secret muse. 2 doses of daisy extract and a dose of lamp bloom. Merry-go-round, brother's eccentric taste. A dose of wolf fruit, a dose of starlit breath, and a dose of button cone.
I'm human. Shall we start pressing the juice now?
Yeah, sure. Ready. Let's give it a try. It's gonna be another one of these pressing contest. Yep, there it is.
A competition with yourself.
Only yourself. But you got this. I'm just gonna stand here with my camera. Do you want pictures? Yeah, you just lay down there, buddy. Do you want a pillow or something?
I'm good.
Would a pillow be... Yeah, got it.
Wait, you actually got that bell this time.
Yep.
Nice.
You have to hit WASD when those appear to like rebalance yourself so you don't collapse.
Cause Nikki gets dizzy.
Cool again.
And we got the 3 detergents.
What is this going to do to us?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, he looks
he's back up in the room?
energized.
I can smell them! I need to remember these scents. My brain may not be big enough to remember everything, but their scents. Their scents will stick to my fabric.
Oh. Are these recipes important?
Of course! I learned them from the other PCs who were locked up with me. Which one should we try first? Impeccably dressed human?
Fancy foam.
Oh, that aroma is so strong it's making my head spin. That old bard always said this scent of detergent can inspire your creativity. So that dizzy, woozy feeling is what being in a creative mood feels like.
I can, honestly, but...
But even when locked up with no detergent, the songs that bard sang still gave us confidence and hope.
I mean, once or twice when I've been in a really focused creative state, I have unintentionally been swaying without realizing it.
This could also be, like, taking, drugs for the creative high, like you're a Beatles.
That's true.
Member.
She vowed to tear through the carefully stitched starlight to light a path for those trapped souls. As glasses clinked and alarms blared, the PCs formed a rope ladder for her to climb up to the skylight. She loved using this legend to lift our spirits. From the wardrobe burned to ashes, no new hero could be born, but we, the PCs who stick together, will surely soar once more on the winds of freedom.
The burned wardrobe. The battles against Threadstar. It sounds like Cersei from when she was human. Maybe this song isn't just a legend. Maybe it's real.
I can only remember things if I catch their scent, so thanks for helping me squeeze this batch. Kind human, which one should we try next?
Let's go with...
I know for a fact.
Yeah? Go ahead, Kai.
I was just gonna say, I know for a fact Tommy is in the corner writing faster than you've ever seen a living creature write.
Oh, he is scribbling.
He's recording. Achoo! The scent of Midnight Bloom Bright is so refreshing. It really wakes you up. No wonder my big sis always chooses this recipe whenever she goes to the detergent bar. My big sis is real cautious. She's part of the PC Protection Guild, so she knows there are some shady folks in Sicia. Even when locked in the basement, she stayed calm. She said she reported her location to Leora regularly, and if she ever went missing, the other PCs would know something was wrong with the detergent bar.
Leora? Could that be the Leora we know?
All I've heard is that she's a PC who's very familiar with Threadstar. Beyond that, my big sis wouldn't say much. She even reminded me to always stay on my guard and watch out for myself. I can only remember things. Which one should we try next?
Merry-go-round!
Weird. These scents are practically fighting each other. No wonder the guards at the lounge owner always yells at him for stirring up trouble. If it were me, I wouldn't want to mix this recipe either.
Oh no.
That guard may look mean, but he's actually a good guy. He used to be a member of the Kingdom Guards. Ah, I almost forgot. He and the other Kingdom Guards who came to the rescue gave me a task.
Is this a Kingdom Guards badge?
They said it's for a PC named Scarlet. She's quite famous. Everyone used to think she was crazy, always chasing a case that long been
Girlie's
closed.
getting her badge back!
Now they want to give her the old team badge, both out of guilt and to show their respect.
I see. I'm about to visit her so I can give her the badge.
Thank you so much. I'll remember these scents. Next time I see everybody, I'll be able to mix up a batch of their favorite detergents.
I'm really happy too, knowing that everyone remembers these two PCs. Now, you should get some rest.
Oh, wait a moment, Jordy. I have one more question. After you were kidnapped, were you kept locked up for a long time?
Yes, I was locked up for 6 months. Some PCs were held even longer. During that time, my fabric grew shorter. I heard from the others that the painful things done to us were experiments. Threadstar. It's always been like that.
It's... No, not it's, Jesus. Always been like that?
Oh, are you that journalist? Right after we were released, the group escorted us to have a soak. They were your colleagues. The head of their team couldn't stop singing your praises, saying this is going to be a big story and that you're an ace journalist. I just whacked my dog in the nose.
Oh no! Casualty!
I lost someone! Holy Lord!
No, not a third casualty today!
I'm sorry, buddy.
Off-screen death! Off-screen death! I couldn't save Mr. Simon. He went missing for so long. Actually had the time. If only I had written a headline-grabbing story back then. Only I paid more attention to what he was saying about the fabric. Could I have saved him and the other pieces?
Oh, buddy. Hindsight is 20/20. Tommy.
Ha! This expose isn't even finished yet! What am I thinking? Never mind! Miss Nikki, now that we've uncovered Dreadstar's schemes, shouldn't we head back? I want to stop thinking about things.
Mood.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we're gonna go report to Miss Scarlet. And give her the badge of Scarlet.
I want her to throw this thing off the side of the stone tree. Like, I don't need this anymore. I don't need their validation. I've done good. I've done what I needed to do. They can go suck bricks.
Look, Nikki, even Quirky Gordon is here. After... Well, anyway.
I'll never do that again.
Witch Doctor.
Who wants to play who?
Very good. I thought removing the fabric might affect your memories, or that the wounds would be too difficult to mend. But the results show your surgery actually didn't fail.
Didn't fail? This wasn't an ordinary experiment. Failure would have been disastrous! Good thing everything went smoothly, Miss Scarlet.
Don't be too quick to celebrate. Some of the patches in base fabric are fused too tightly. Trying to remove them completely could be fatal.
Oh.
I can do Scarlet, I guess.
Okay. I was about to say, if you want, I can read her.
Doctor, I'm not concerned about irreversible damage. Go ahead and do the surgery again. Honestly, I never expected the fabric on me could be removed. Now that I have the chance, I want to return all the fabric to their families.
So that's why you asked me to contact the victims' families. But is it really necessary to put yourself through all this?
I understand how Miss Scarlet feels. Just like Leah, each patch still holds a small fragment of a departed PC's soul, quietly breathing. Still, I don't think these victims would want you, the one who helped catch their tormentor, to sacrifice your life like this. I borrowed their fabric, and I had already decided that once Threadstar was dealt with, I was going to return it. But...
What are you two arguing about? I only said that it shouldn't be completely removed, not that I wouldn't. It can still be removed. I just can't guarantee that the patches will stay intact. But I can make sure you will no longer hear voices through your fabric.
That's all I can ask for. Mr. Gordon, you really are a genius.
Ahem.
That's good news. However, if the fabric starts to break down, some of the memories it carries may be lost forever. Miss Scarlet, perhaps you can record those memories. Over the years, you've dreamed their dreams and heard their stories. If you write them all down, even if the families can't be found to inherit the memories, they'll still live on forever. That's a very good suggestion. This way I can undergo the surgery without being too worried.
See.
What's wrong, Tommy? You're being unusually quiet.
Don't be mean to me. I was just thinking. No wonder Mr. Simon's journey home was so long, taking so much time. It was just like Miss Scarlet, wanting to find someone to inherit every story. I think I know how to answer Cooley's question. I need to go see her again!
By the way, how is your investigation into Cooley and Leon going along? It's going really well. We've already pieced together the entire sequence of events. Later, Tommy will fill you in. He's just about to write the article. Oh, his colleague even brought back your old badge for you. It's back. When Leo was just starting to understand things, she once asked me, "Mommy, why do you have this beautiful piece of jewelry that no one else has?" Thank you. Now I can take this memory home with me.
That's really sweet, but I still want her to throw it off a cliff.
Since you're so eager to go home, let's begin the surgery. Separating deep layers of fabric? I can hardly wait.
Then we won't keep you any longer. Tommy, let's go see Colleen and tell her everything we learned.
Bye! See you all later! Yeah, just right over here, never mind, guys.
Explaining everything. Oh, the frown!
Mm-hmm. She has some of the most animated facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you angry? Do you have anything you want to say?
Angry at whom? Leon or foolish me? It was me who trusted him, obeyed him, and killed my brother.
Oh, fine then. Since you have nothing to say, then let me speak. I want to answer your question from before. Mr. Simon insisted on traveling so far, on dedicating his life to become a journalist because he wanted his stories to be heard by more individuals.
What are you talking about?
He once said that telling stories is a great responsibility. Back then I didn't get it, but during this investigation into Threadstar, I think I'm finally beginning to understand. The stories behind Yarny's detergent recipes were what gave the imprisoned PC strength. Miss Scarlet respects every patch of fabric on her because each one carries the soul of the PC who suffered. That's what makes a story so important.
It gives those forgotten lives and buried truths a chance to be seen again.
Yes, it can reach more PCs, more humans, creating opportunities to change the future. If I hadn't been like Leon, obsessed with keeping attention, and had actually listened carefully to what Mr. Simon said about the missing PCs, I might have realized Threadstar's scheme, rescued him sooner, and helped so many other PCs.
Ah. Narento said something similar.
Mr. Narento went through a similar experience?
It was the delivery game. Our father was a courier, and at home there were piles of letters with no recipients. At first we were just having fun. Then one day he found some letters from the outskirts asking for help. A poor family's house had been taken over by a villain. That poor family didn't know anyone in the city, and the addresses on their letters were all jumbled. Narento was worried and asked everyone for help, but no one would listen to a child.
That's horrible! What ended up happening to the family?
They all died.
Hunger, disease, displacement. Narendo thought that if his voice had been louder, if people had heard him sooner, things might have turned out different.
So that's why he wanted to be a journalist.
Maybe so, but there's no way to hear him tell his story now.
Regardless, that's why Tommy wanted to become a journalist. To tell the truth in a way that always reaches someone.
Thank you, all of you. At least now I have an answer.
Once Miss Scarlet is ready, she'll take you back to Sicia to face judgment. Tommy.
Oh, that's me. Whoops.
Yep.
When the time comes, I'll write to you on behalf of Mr. Simon. I'll also send you a copy of my expose on Leon, the bitch who hit me in the back of the head. Oh, Miss Nikki, before that, could you come with me to Prosperville to meet Madame Julie? Don't worry, it won't be a long interview. I only have one question for her.
I haven't seen Madame Julie in a long time. Bitch, you saw her yesterday!
It's been a few days. A few days.
A few.
It's been 3. Girlie's sad. I like how we can teleport, but I don't know if the PCs can.
They can't. They have to fly. I mean, to be fair, we can too if we equip the gliding outfit, but... Which, by the way, I should probably turn on my, out and about abilities instead of my home abilities.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh. Even pieces from the Ripple Estate out here.
Oh, and you're almost there. There I am. Hi, it's me. Hello, it's me. Hi.
Oh, that little Leora. Still so sentimental.
Holy fuck, Ferret, your voice is spot on.
God, your voice is so high. It's so weird to hear you with such a high voice.
And it was terrifyingly spot on, like, wow! Madame Julie, was that a letter from Leora?
Nikki, Momo, perfect timing. Leora wrote to you as well. Here, this is for you.
Deteriorating translation. Deteriorating translation.
She wrote to you.
To Nikki and Momo.
Go for it.
By the time I put pen to paper, the train had already carried me into a landscape I'd never seen before. Outside the glass, clouds drift like tufts of cotton pulled from the sky, spread out as if drying on a line. Soft, weightless, they remind me of you. Nikki, thank you. Not just for unmasking Threadstar's twisted games, but for reminding me what it feels like to dream. Sometimes I wonder, if Circe had met you, would she have learned sooner that dreams don't need names others give them? That they don't need fanfare or approval or some grand unveiling? A dream might be something small, something fleeting. The warmth of sunlight spilling across the floor, the hush of a bird's wings in the wind, the sudden thought that you could reach out and catch it. That's all it takes. Jenny tells me you and Momo have seen so many places together, and I ask myself, how far will I need to travel to reach that one fleeting instant? Perhaps there's still a peak left to conquer. Perhaps it all begins tomorrow. I wish you fair skies on your journey ahead, and may you find surprises worth the detour. How nice. It seems Leora's enjoying her travels. Maybe someday we'll cross paths with her again in some hidden corner of Mirrorland.
There's also a handwritten letter for Benny, which I left by his grave.
Oh, yep.
What? These stones are Mr. Benny's grave?
He wanted to be a rock.
So, what do you think? It's a nice spot, isn't it? Even the meetups for the Forgotten PCs and the locals are held nearby, too.
It's very beautiful. Ah, that reminds me. We came across a wish card that Mr. Benny had left behind. Do you know what we should do with it, Madame Julie?
This is the longest wish card I've ever seen. How unusual. But it's so sincere. I'll help burn it. You know the custom of Stonewoods, right? Burning a wish makes us feel lighter.
Yes. Actually, I have a wish too.
Damn, that is the biggest pin hopper I have ever seen.
Oh my god, bug.
Dear God, it's huge. After this, you gotta get a picture of that. Even he's looking back at it.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
It's like bug.
A bug!
No wonder you asked to come along. You just couldn't bring yourself to say it, huh? Madam
You've written my
Julie.
life 6 times in the past 3 days.
Madam Julie, Tommy wants to interview you.
Oh, you really are persistent. Has your injury healed yet? I've always liked those with perseverance. Alright then. What is it you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you, which story would you allow me to include in my article? Her story with Leora, or Juliet and Circe's?
Whoa! So privacy conscious all of a sudden!
Knock it off!
Well, my answer is both of them.
I like being exposed! Sorry.
You want to write an expose on Threadstar, right? Then lay out all their crimes in full detail. Make sure everyone remembers the truth about what really happened.
Okay, I will! Now, I just have one last little request. I was thinking, could we take a photo together to remember this moment? Please? After I get back to the office, I'll organize everything I've discovered and put it all into an article. The exciting, the ordinary, the messy, the heartwarming, all mixed together. Just like those fields where wheat grows alongside wild grass. I also want to remember all of you, bravely marching towards the truth and never once giving up. Even when it means you're threatening my life, cat!
Oh my! Over the years, countless pieces have wanted to take a photo with me, lining up all the way from Seachia Grand Theater to Stone Crown. But your reason is the first one that's truly touched my heart.
Alright then, let's take a photo together. I'll take it! I'll take it! Hmm?
Sorry, go for it.
And I couldn't read it out.
I'm so
The wind is picking
It's fine.
Not only am I
Mama,
Nikki's
please
trust
don't
existent,
go away.
It's just a light breeze.
bug.
I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look that big now, but it's because it's floating off the ground. It's colliders. It's
to
colliders.
keep the pieces from colliding into the ground.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Momos thinks said something about him being a photographer extraordinaire as well.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna get right in the middle. Alright, Momo, do your stuff. Hold on, we gotta get everyone in there. And I'm gonna strike a pose. Perfect.
Miss Nikki, this journey has finally helped me untangle all the loose threads in my mind. Which I'm mostly made of, by the way. I used to think that as long as the story was explosive enough to have all Cece talking about it for 3 days, that was all that mattered. Now I see things differently.
Congratulations. I'm glad to hear you say that, but somehow it feels like you're saying goodbye.
Wow, classic Detective Nikki. You always see straight through the fog and grasp the truth. But you won't get this! Stab to the gut!
It's a sketch for a camera! Is this for me? It's so beautiful. The patterns on it. Oh, that little red flower! Is it Leora? The little blue hat is Colleen. The green checkered hat is Leon. And those sunglasses belong to Mr. Benny.
That's right. I just had an idea. I thought, why not use this investigation as inspiration for a camera design and give it to you as a keepsake? Thank you for exposing Threadstar's schemes, and for helping me find the true meaning of being a journalist. I heard Miss Scarlet's surgery went smoothly. I'll leave with them soon and go dumpster diving at the next location. But this time, like Mr. Simon, I'll uncover the real truth. That this pizza is made with whole wheat flour.
My bad, I got caught doom scrolling. Pat, it's alright. You're definitely gonna become a journalist who walks with the truth and brings real stories to the world, just like Mr. Simon. Let
Ah,
the
don't tell me
truth be
that.
told in a way that always reaches someone.
Rage bait!
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
actually
that's really
adorable! I got smacked with a fish!
There are 2 fish you need to use for it.
Anyway, the little stickers. Anyway, now I once more have crafted every sketch in the game.
Yay! You have to take one more picture, right?
No, we just did. But let's check. Oh, I think from here, the
You need
last
to go back
picture
to-
is the train. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we got plenty of time left for that mini game, so let's go down to the choo-choo station.
And once we do that, we've technically done everything in this season.
Yep. Because I did all the mini game stuff on
Oh.
the side between streams because I was bored.
And then
Brilliant.
next time we can actually do a scary game.
Yay! Anyway, it's time for me to drive a...
There was some massive horror parts in this. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say, time for me to drive a train.
Time for
keep going.
soul.
Yep. She's baby. She's normally one of the drivers.
So do I read her with an old voice? Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Rosa's
she's
got
young.
to drive the train, but...
But let's do this.
Oh, is she babe? You got it.
Thank you so much. I don't have any online friends, so I'm just gonna drive alone.
Dr. Nikki, let's do this. I will speak at. This is her voice now. Hello.
And then watch this. Whee! Reckless driving!
Our favorite thing.
Alright. Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead. Till we find the prophet. Our chorus.
Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter who we hear. Full speed ahead. Till we find the prophet. Good.
I don't think we should jump right now. I don't think a train can jump. If a train can jump, we're all dead.
Let's see.
guys.
Oh! Yeah, fish! You're supposed to keep an eye out in case they start swimming across the track, and then for those ones I have to blow the whistle. I read the train driving manual.
Yay!
Alright, fishies. Okay, no honking, that's fine. And that's gonna be our stopping spot, so I'm gonna slow down as we approach. Come on, perfect stop, perfect stop. Come on. There we go.
Yay!
And now we should have all of the quests done.
Wonderful.
Check this shit out. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Check marks, baby!
Oh, don't we love seeing green checks?
Oh, I love seeing green check marks. Now, the next thing I can quickly do some run-throughs and see if I can get faster at would be at the wine cellar.
Gambling.
Let's go gambling!
Oh,
there
dang
it
it.
is.
Oh, dang it.
Ripple Estate Cellar!
Why would they sell the Ripple Estate?
Well, you see.
You see, they've
They
fallen
have
on hard
monetary
times
issues.
as of late.
They had to pay
issues.
reparations for, someone's family. As you well know, someone sacrificed their life.
Let's do these. I'm
A
gonna
solo play.
speedrun them. Now that I vaguely know how all of them are arranged. Only vaguely, though. I don't have good memory.
So you can't Hollow Knight this?
Oh no, I do not have that level of memory. Bonk. I wait for this to get low enough that I can actually land. There we go. Are the commands case sensitive? I don't think so.
I don't know, I haven't tried.
But I think I set it up so they wouldn't be.
Well, that was the fastest murder spree I've seen you do.
Oh, I have become the master of the murder spree. I wasn't sure I'd be able to step on that, but I did. Yeah, it worked! They aren't case sensitive. I'm gonna drown. Yup, guaranteed. It's fine.
There we go.
The non-registered fish smack. Yeah, I'm in focus mode. I'm in if I do not run fast enough, I fail this level in my head mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotta wait for the water to lower. Get moving now, settling there, back under. We don't need to collect all the blings. No matter how greedy I am, I do not need every single bling. No matter how much I want them.
We do need to murder every creature we see.
One last roller coaster ride for this level.
Ooh, that was the luckiest water drop I've ever seen.
Boom!
Interesting thought was kill the PCs.
Yeah, we not spending 30 minutes opening the game because I pre-opened it.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't even take that long this time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like the way that they're using this to give the Ripple Wine Cellar a fun new coat of paint. Because it's a lot of the same mechanics they used in the original Ripple Wine Cellars, just upgraded for the new event. Like the mine carts.
Yeah. Oh my god. We almost didn't make that one. My heart just dropped right out of my chest. Oh, there's a monstrosity. Yep.
Boing! Ah, there's a couple over here. Die.
I think they did.
Hold on. There's one right behind me. Perfect.
Momo!
He's gonna fall!
Oh, he's fine until he makes a comment saying, Nikki, the water's too deep, you're gonna lose me!
Did not survive.
Perfect landing.
Ah, dang.
And the next one will be right below me. And
I know you're not a platform gamer, but good lord, could you be?
yeah, for some reason, platforming in Nikki is really easy for me. That 4am serial hitting
I like
different
the-
right now? Yeah. What were you saying?
I was just going to say maybe it's the controls.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, literally just the main, like, alternate moving thing is literally just your jump and your crouch instead of having to do perfect QTE button events. Which have always been my weakness. I cannot do QTE button events as well as I'd like. Alright. Boom.
Job.
And also, Infinity Nikki is more of a casual style game, so the platforming stuff can't be too impossible.
Oh, it was good too.
Yeah?
You only have 2 minutes left, so...
Let's see if I can speedrun this next one. It's one of the first ones that's solo only.
This one might be a bit difficult.
Machine gun!
Yay!
Ah, right, I forgot the barrels!
Oh.
Nikki with either Souls or Osu timed platforms, dear god. I've also just gotten really good at judging the distances in this game.
Some games Some whack, like.
Every game has a different one, so you always have to adjust.
Yeah, like, what's it called? Little Nightmares. God, I love Little Nightmares. I'm so ready for Little Nightmares 3. I think it already came out, but...
Let me double check that.
It's either coming out soon or coming out, or it already came out.
Ah, that one's to the left. We're good. If I dodge
No,
the
you're not.
barrels properly.
It is destined for launch in 3 days.
Oh, yay!
Right, it's the 10th, not the 6th.
That's rude!
That was also a super jump.
I saw them announce 3 and was like, damn, yeah. Okay, come on, this should be the last part of part 3. For some reason, Nikki always has trouble aiming upwards. Anyway, go ahead.
As someone who was obsessed with Little Nightmares 1, and also 2, and also all the DLCs, and also everything else, Little Nightmares 3 is just a little treat. The amount of times I add story elements from Little Nightmares is ridiculous.
D&D, our little robot has a little yellow raincoat that she wears.
That is true.
Yeah.
She was exposed to the concept of being naked and was like,
She was like, I don't want to be naked.
Naked sounds bad.
Dodge that bear. Oh. Oh my god.
My heart rate. Big. I have heart issues. I love Nikki's flat sheet of hair.
Yup. I love that she suddenly loses all momentum when she jumps off of moving things for some reason. I forgot that this one had some length to it.
Yep.
Oh, there's the end. We just have to go through a sheet of water, apparently.
Yay, it's
John
like
Momo.
Yeah, the physics not adding up. Look, they did their best. It's a dress-up game. They can't give everything absolutely perfect physics because they got thousands of objects. I would know. I've collected every free outfit in the game. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. We stream Tuesdays and Thursdays.
at 7:30 EST.
7:30 p.m. EST. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.